welcome to another video on the Rogue Dice. Today we've got a 2,000 point battle report. It is between the Custodes and the Dark Angels. Sam has brought his Dark Angels, and Tom, you have brought your Custodes once again to the channel. So it's your second battle report on the channel now.
It is, yeah.
So hopefully you've watched the previous one and there's no spoilers for you, but hopefully you'll have better luck.
Yeah, it was awful.
It was
like
a thing.
I didn't want to be too salty, but as you can see, no Telemon Dreadnoughts.
I really like the Telemon as well.
Yeah,
I'm glad
it's
you're
still
not right.
painful.
He's been retired.
Yeah.
He's gone on to a better life where
exactly.
Tom's poor rolling won't let him down. But moving on to Sam.
Yeah, so
you're
I'm
doing quite well on the channel.
Yeah, I've been using my Necrons a lot recently because obviously new codex, loads of new models. I mean, I've spent a lot of time painting them, so it's been nice to get them out and showcase them on the channel. But in the comments, we've had people asking to see my Dark Angels, so today I thought I would I'd bring out the Dark Angels and let you have a look. So my Warlord is going to be Master Lazarus himself, our first Primaris HQ character. He's a bit of a beast. He's got some really nice rules. So he's got the Warlord trait of Brilliant Strategist. So that means that he can select one unit, and if the Tactical Doctrine is active, he can put them in the Devastator Doctrine. So that means he could choose, say, one of my Devastator squads, or a Dreadnought, or basically anything that's Dark Angels, and make them be in the Devastator Doctrine for 3 turns.
Wow.
Oh,
that's good.
Yeah, because it's if the Tactical Doctrine is active, so obviously it goes Devastator, Tactical.
Yeah.
So for one unit, it's going to go Devastator, Devastator, Devastator. And then when the Assault Doctrine becomes active, he can choose one unit and put them in Tactical.
Oh,
so then he could go and join up with one of my Intercessor squads and suddenly they're in Tactical Doctrine.
Yeah.
So that's a fantastic Warlord trait.
That's so good.
I really hope we keep it when the Codex.
I was going to say, is that a Dark Angels one? It's not just specifically for him?
No, it's a Dark Angels one, yeah. And then he has got his own rule called Intractable Will. So when he dies, he can fight again for free.
Nice.
Which is amazing. I think it's even if he's already fought this turn.
That's gross.
Which makes it ridiculous. Yeah, even if he's already fought this phase, he still gets to fight again when he dies.
That's better than the standard strat, because that's 2 CP, and it's only if you've not fought.
Whereas he's just got that built in.
Oh, that's so good.
And
I think
then
they're trying to... Sorry. I think they're trying to, like, rule that out, aren't they? Because it is really good at the minute. Some of the stats and traits and whatnot, you can tell they're from older rule sets.
Yeah.
So
I think it's different if it's for like a whole squad. Maybe because it's one guy, it's
they
not
might keep
bad.
it.
Yeah.
And he's only got 5 attacks. Yeah. But
because the fight again, I've noticed it's not just everyone now. It's a specific unit. So like Marines, it's just assault intercessors. So
and then he's got the Spirit Shield Helm, which is an aura. Dark Angels units within 6 inch, if they were to lose a wound because of a mortal wound, they can ignore it on a 5+.
Oh, is that his little helmet carrier thing?
Yeah, that's his actual little helmet.
Oh, nice.
So that's pretty cool. So that's my my Warlord, Master Lazarus. And then supporting him, I've got a Primaris Librarian.
Your favourite?
No. I never run Librarians, but I think against Custodes you kind of have to. Because you can guess what one of his psychic powers is going to be.
no, I can't think of anything.
The look of horror on Tom's face.
So he's obviously got Null Zone.
He's so good.
He's also got Fury of the Ancients, which is really nice. He draws a straight line of 18 inches, and any unit underneath it takes a mortal wound.
Oh, that's good.
That's really good.
So keep your stuff as bunched together as you can, please.
Yeah. Well, even if you get one unit, it's still a mortal wound.
It's a mortal wound.
Might be a free up.
Do you get mortal saves against from psychic though, mortal wounds?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you do,
Yeah, 6 up. So if you watch the spoilers. If you watch the previous video, I don't roll 6s.
Good, keep that up to date. And then I've also paid a CP to give him another Warlord trait.
Yeah.
So he's got Rights of War. So he can choose a chapter core unit within 6 inch and they get objective secured. So that could be handy. If he's probably going to stick with my 2 Redemptors. So suddenly a couple of Redemptors that have got objective secured.
That's pretty good.
Could steal an objective away. Might be nice. Yeah, so I didn't actually say that I've brought a battalion, obviously.
Yeah.
So I've got my token 3 5-man squads of Intercessors because they're just fantastic.
They're just so
I know
good.
that Tactical Marines have got 2 wounds now, and there's some cool stuff you can do with them, so I think I might paint some up Like if you get a tactical squad and put a las cannon in it, for example,
Yeah.
you've got to chew through 8 wounds before you can destroy that las cannon.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that could end up being quite nice.
Because that's the one thing that lets the primaries and sisters down, is that they don't have like specialist weapons in their squads yet.
No, until we get the heavy ones, I guess.
Yeah, they've got heavy bolter, haven't they? Heavy intercessors.
So just 3 standard 5-man intercessor squads.
Yeah.
And then in my elite section, I have got 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts. They are awesome. You've seen what Kai's have done on the channel already. Yeah. Same loadout, one with an autocannon and one with not an autocannon, what's it called?
Onslaught Gatling.
Onslaught Gatling cannon, that's it. And one with the plasma variant as well.
Yeah.
I didn't have the points for the rocket pods, so they are on the model, but just ignore them.
Yeah.
Then I've got 2 squads of suppressors. They've had a slight rule change, so it used to be that you had to kill a model in order to stop the overwatch, but now all you have to do is hit an infantry model.
That's so much better.
So
so you don't even have to wound.
No,
that's really good.
No, as long as I hit an infantry model, they cannot overwatch that turn. So that could be handy for when my big 10-man blob of Deathwing Knights drops in.
Oh, so they'll be in deep strike.
Yes, definitely putting them in deep
That's
strike.
That's a lot of Terminators.
Yeah. I mean, ideally when you're running Dark Angels, you really should have a token couple of Ravenwing units, because then you can use the combined assault and get your Deathwing to drop in within 6 inches. So if I was tailoring my list a bit more, that's definitely something I will do in the future. I'll have a Ravenwing Ancient or something like that that's there just ready to use that homing beacon for my Deathwing. But like I said, today I'm just bringing stuff that I like and stuff that's painted.
Yeah,
so
that's fair enough.
10-man Deathwing Knight squad. The guy with the halberd has actually got the flail.
Oh,
That's the one where the damage spills over, so that's quite nice.
That's gross.
The rest have all got the maces of absolution, which are damage 3, which is just insane.
Perfect.
And there's no negative to hit for them.
Oh, is it not?
No.
What?
So
they're not -1 like Thunderhammers and stuff?
No, not at all.
That's
so
gross.
more powerful and just so they'll be hitting on 3s. Or 2s, because our Grim Resolve got changed as well.
Oh, okay.
So now, if we don't move, apart from piling in and consolidating, everybody gets +1 to hit.
Wow.
Oh, in just combat and shooting?
Yeah. +1 to hit,
Ooh.
as long as you don't move. So once my Devastators are in place, once my Suppressors are in place, they're not going to be moving. They're going to be getting +1 to hit for the whole game.
Oh, God, that's horrible.
Yeah. And Master Lazarus is a master, so he's given his reroll 1's aura. So you can see how it's going to work.
Question.
Yeah.
Are Terminators core? I'm assuming they're not.
I don't believe they are, no. Yeah, I will double check, but no, I don't think they are.
Because it'd tie into your other abilities.
Yeah.
Because if you could make them objectives secured.
Yeah, that'd be...
Try shift 10 Terminators!
Yeah, all with Storm Shields.
Oh, man.
Basically a 1-up save. No, it's just...
That's horrible.
What have I got left? I have got 2 Devastator squads. One of them has 3 Heavy Bolters, because Heavy Bolters are amazing.
Yeah, I love Heavy Bolters.
Love Heavy Bolters. And then 3 have got Plasma Cannons, because I'm Dark Angels, so you've got to take Plasma. Yeah. Otherwise, you're not a Dark Angel, frankly.
That's fair enough.
And that's it. That's 2,000... Oh, no, wait, sorry. I've got 1 other unit of Deathwing Terminators. One of the guys has got Cyclone Missile Launcher. The rest have just got Storm Bolters, and the Sergeant has Power Sword. My Intercessor Sergeants are modelled with Power Swords because they look amazing, but I didn't have the points to give them, unfortunately. So again, just ignore those.
Yeah.
But that's it. 2,000 points on the nose, because that's how I like to run it.
Yeah, so I've got a battalion coming today.
Nice.
My Warlord will be Dragon Verloris, so I've got him freshly painted.
Ooh.
So it's really good. It provides a 6-inch aura of reroll hits, 1s to hit and 1s to wound. So that'll be good for shooting.
That's really good.
Yeah. And he's also got a trait where once per battle, it can use 1 of the 3. So once it's on the battlefield, if you do a stratagem, say it's a 3-point stratagem, you can just use it for free. So it's once per battle. Yeah. Yeah, so
whoa, sorry, what?
It used to be you use a stratagem, you roll a d3, and you get that many command points back.
Okay.
But now it's just whatever stratagem you use, it's basically free. So that'll be
just once per game.
Really good. Yeah, once per game.
Alright.
His other 2 options is I believe it's heal d3 wounds or island and fight again at the end of combat phase.
Oh, God.
But is very mediocre in combat.
Oh really?
Oh, I'm sure he is with that gigantic axe.
I know it says it's only D3 damage, but that is the same as Terminators and whatnot. So Trajan's not actually my warlord because he's not got a warlord trait. It will be my Terminator captain. So he's got the Adomi Mortis, so that's the one that I brought last game that I didn't get to use in combat because I conceded. It's basically, instead of D3 damage, it's flat 3. I think it's -4 instead of -3.
Nice.
So that'll be good for any models that haven't got an invulnerable.
Yeah.
So it'll be 6 ups for. In fact, it will just cut through Marines, won't it?
Straight through.
Yeah, straight through.
So that'll be quite useful.
Yeah.
He's also got the All-Seeing Annihilator, which is another warlord trait that I tried to take last game.
Right.
So it's basically a 6-inch aura, 6s to hit explode. So 2 hits instead of 1.
Wow. Okay.
Is that just in combat or shooting?
Just combat.
Just combat.
Yeah. So I've got to nerf it at some point.
Yeah. So basically, I just don't want to get into combat.
Yeah,
with you.
100%.
Yeah.
I've also spent a command point to make him a captain commander. So I can basically choose from a list of lists of traits that I want to give him. So I'm going to give him +2 wounds. So it'll go up to 9 wounds.
9 wounds.
Yeah.
That's the same as a Nightbringer.
Yeah.
What? He's just a man.
You say that, however, you've got that chapter master trait where you can get some more wounds as well.
You mean my Gravis captain's got 9 wounds?
You're the one that got untouched.
I'm not down with any of this.
It's mental. And to be fair, you're not a god if you're a Nightbringer, are you? You're a shard of a god.
Yeah, but still, a fraction of a god should still be tougher and have more wounds than a normal man.
You'd think.
Yeah, well, slightly taller than a normal man anyway.
Yeah.
Then I've got as my last HQ, Shield Captain on Jetbike. So
nice.
he's got the Auric Aquilus relic. So that is a 3-up invulnerable, rerolling charges.
Oh,
So,
okay. I thought they were getting rid of 3-up invulnerables.
No, Custodes kept theirs.
Yeah, so Custodes have got a army trait where they get a +1 to the invulnerable. So all of them have got a 5-up invulnerable.
Yeah.
But then you get +1, so 4-up usually. But because the Storm Shields are 4-up, they'll go up to a 3-up.
Go to 3-up. So they keep their 3-ups. Which, I mean, to be fair, they need, because there's not many of them. Yeah. It is horrible to play against.
They don't look to be that thin on the ground, I mean...
No, you've brought a lot more bodies this time.
Yeah, got rid of Telemons. The one with 2 fists is 260, the one with 2 guns is 290, so that's...
Yeah, that's
yeah,
a
they
lot
are
of
quarter
pricey.
of my army.
Yeah.
The Shield Captain on Dawn Bike has also got Superior Creation, so he's ignoring runes on the 5+ as well.
Oh, nice.
So
if I do manage to get through his invuln,
yeah,
he then just hits him with his Filner Pit.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll make him a bit more survivable this time.
Yeah.
Get into combat finally. Then as for troop choices, I've got a squad of 3 Custodians, 2 with shields.
Yep.
Another one with 1 shield. Then 2 other troop choices, so 2 squads of 3-man Secretarian Guard, which again last game didn't get to have anything to say in the game.
No, they didn't. Did they bless them? Yeah.
I'm going to try and do the same.
Yeah, I'll try and use them as much as possible because they are really good.
Their guns are so good, and because modifiers don't stack now, they're assault weapons. So he can just assault and fire and fire both barrels, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's.
So he's hitting on freeze as well when he does that because he's a custodian.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's grim.
Can I fight your Blood Angels instead, please?
As for elite choices, I've got a 5-man squad of Alaris Terminators.
They look so cool.
Yeah, they do.
So
those axes are just amazing.
They're really good. And they've got rapid fire 1 on their axes, 2 damage, -1.
Hang on, rewind. What do you mean they can fire their axes?
So they've got guns,
Oh, has it got guns built in?
Yeah, it's gun axe.
I was like, how do you rapid fire an axe? Throw it, go get it, throw it.
It's like 4. Just throw it and just call it back.
I've just got to aim for the head on like 4.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. Always aim for the head.
And last game I brought 3. It wasn't enough, so I bumped it up to 2. 2 more.
I'm so sorry, Sam. He's basically gone, right, that didn't work against Kyle, so against Kyle I'm just going to bring more.
Yeah, that's basically that.
Do you know what? I've not lost in a while, so I think today's going to be a humbling game.
It's basically the matchup of invulnerables.
Yeah.
So if our Terminators meet, we might have a 4-hour game.
I was going to say that's going to last till turn 5. Just stood in the middle of the board trying to hit each other.
Yeah. As for my other 2 elite choices, I've got my 2 favourite dreadnoughts. So I've got the Achilles and the Galactus.
Yeah.
The way he's posed is just awesome. Is that how it comes? Or have you done that yourself?
I bought him like that.
Oh, you bought him like
Yeah.
that?
I'm not even
Just
afraid to.
It reminds me of something from like the 300 where he's like
with shields up. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm hoping again they get into combat a bit more because the Achilles is just, I don't know what sort of weapon variant it is, but it's D3+3, so it's like a melt.
It's the same as the fists on the Redemption.
Yeah, they've got metal fists, haven't they?
Yeah. I'm actually quite glad that they've updated them because there were 10 wounds, so they used to get bracketed.
Oh, okay.
But now they're down to 9 wounds and got +1 attack.
Very nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
nice
it's a
little
lot
buff.
better, yeah. So the Achilles has got Eternal Penitent, so it's reroll charges and it gets an extra attack as well.
Damn.
So
I didn't realise that Custodes was such a combat heavy force. I always saw them as really shooting. Whenever I played against G's, he just brings like 12 Dawn Eagle jet bikes and they just fly around and
shoot everything with the hurricane bolters and.
Yeah, the jetbacks are very flexible,
Mm.
and I think they've got something still like 14 movement or something like that.
Okay.
So they can just jet a bit. But
Have you got more?
I've got 5, 3 on sprue and 2 half painted.
Right.
But
I think they'll be amazing for 9th edition.
Yeah.
They're fast, they're tough.
They've
They
got
hit like trains.
objective secured as well.
They've got objectives.
Oh, yeah, everything has objective secured, and even if you've got objective secured, his counts, your doesn't.
Great.
Yes.
I concede.
It's horrible.
I'm just gonna have to play for the fun today.
Yeah,
That's all.
the only saving grace is the dreadnoughts don't have objective secured.
Okay.
Whereas you
good.
can make your.
Have they still got duty eternal and stuff though?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there'll be -1 damage. Yeah, so that.
So basically, everything's got an invulnerable. Everything's got feel no pain.
Yeah, more or less.
They all hit on like ones
Well, I was gonna. The final choice I've got is the Vindicare Assassin.
because you needed it.
Yeah, it's. I was just looking on Black Friday, like, what can I get to the army that's looks cool? And I was looking at the assassins and I thought, he's a character killer.
Yeah,
Like, just bring him, see what he does. I've never used him before.
As you can see, my librarian traumatised Tom quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, to be
Oh,
fair,
my poor little librarian.
assassins and like Sisters Asylums,
Yes.
they go really well with Custodes because obviously they're the Emperor's Guard and then there's the other elements of the Imperium, so they're just like the arms of the Imperium. They all work together, so it works for me, and I love the model.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
really
Vindicares.
nice, yeah. On a note about the Primaris Librarian as well, it scared me that much. I've also ordered 10 Sisters of Sounds as well, which so I am.
I've never
really
played
scared of
against them, you know.
librarians.
I don't know what
I've
they do.
not seen them on tabletop, but
I've never seen them.
Never heard of them.
I think they've got 3 options. They've got a squad of flamers, a squad of bolters, and a squad of executioner swords.
Okay.
Right.
So they're quite cool.
The models look amazing, but I've just
Yeah.
never seen anyone run them.
Well, your army looks beautiful. It really
Thank
does.
you.
Yeah, it looks really
Yeah.
nice.
I love the fact that the bike's not entirely gold. I've only ever seen them painted basically all gold, but the white looks lovely.
When I was buying Custodes, I thought, what can I do to make them look special?
Yeah.
Obviously, I bought the Secretarium off someone, so the gold, and I thought,
It's a really dirty gold, though. It's not like that really shiny. It's like a brassy type, like like really dirty one. I like that. It's
So
really
I
nice.
thought, as a bit of a narrative, my solo watch took a very big hit last game. So Trajan and his bodyguards have come.
You've turned up to try and sort it out.
Yeah,
Right.
and they've just
like
spotted
it.
a detachment of the Dark Angels and thought, right, we'll just go and mess them up.
Well, I mean, they are heretics, so it's
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah,
How
that's
dare
very
you,
true.
sir. Cut that out, Kyle.
Staying in the edit. It's staying in the edit. Moving on swiftly. How many points?
2,000 exactly.
Oh my
I've
goodness.
used 3 command points as well. So that's open the vaults for 2 relics.
Yep.
10,000 heroes for an extra 4 command points. Sorry.
4. Okay.
Yeah. So turn on penitent for the dreadnought.
Yep.
2 warlord traits, 2 relics, and captain commander.
Cool. So that is the armies. We will be back after the mission. So here we go. Both sides have deployed. As we pan down, quite a cagey deployment from both sides. Sam, what is your thoughts for your deployment?
I am scared of Tom's army. That's the thoughts. They are fast. His bikes are. His dreads aren't slow. They're all good in combat, and I don't like them. So I have hidden as much as I can. And if I win the roll-off, I'm probably going to go second and let him choose what he's going to do, because I don't want to venture forward and then just get slammed. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know.
Tom, thoughts for your deployment?
I'm also scared of Sam's army.
Yeah, you're really cagey from the both of you with how you've set up.
I've managed to get my Vindicator in cover.
Yes, he's over here, isn't he?
Fortification, so I'm happy with that. Same with Sagittarium on the right hand side. So
I think it's because we've not played each other before as well, so we're like, it's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah. So we're going to do the roll to see who gets to pick to go first. So we'll roll in this crater because it's in the middle of the board.
Oh.
So let's roll it over here, gentlemen. Tom goes first. That's a 2. Strong starts.
A 4. I will let Tom go first.
So Tom is going first. So we're back with Custodes turn 1. So we're back at the end of the Custodes movement phase. But before we get into the movement, Tom, what secondaries have you picked?
So I've picked 3. Well, 2 of them are very unique because you don't see them. I've got engage on all fronts.
Yep.
Which will be good for all objectives, quite spread out in different zones.
Yep.
Yeah, you've already got that, haven't you?
Yeah, got first strike. So I'm just gonna do a Hail Mary, see if I can kill.
I never see first strike ever.
Final one is Slay the Warlord.
Ooh, another one we never see.
No. How many points is that worth?
6.
6.
So because you've got 2 dreadnoughts, that'd be 6 on Bring It Down.
Yeah.
Then you've only got 2 characters.
Yeah.
So that'd be 6 as well. So I might as well just focus everything on Lazarus.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, Lazarus.
Yeah, hopefully that'll all pull off. As for movement,
Yes.
I've just moved up my bike captain.
Yeah.
So he's on the objective. The Sagittarium rolled a 2, on their advance. So I re-rolled that with command point. So they're up on the bastion now. The Sagittarium didn't move. Trajan just moved up into cover. The banner advanced poorly, so he's just out there. Custodian Guard advanced on a 4, so they're just there.
Yeah.
Then Dreadnought on a 4 as well. And the Custodian Guard just shuffled a bit, so they're just a bit farther back, just so they can't deep strike all the way back in.
Yeah.
They're still on the objective, just in case.
Yeah.
They get into combat at some point because they've got a special objective secured, so they'll always have the objective until they die.
Did you do anything special in your command phase that we should be aware of? Any special abilities or anything? Don't think you did you?
I don't believe so. The only thing I didn't mention when we were setting up, I used a command point to put the Dreadnought in Deep Strike.
Yes.
So you need a command point for that. So I believe I'm down to 7 command points now, because you get 1, then I use that 1 to advance. So I believe that's all the movement, so we'll go into shooting phase.
And we are back. It is the Custodes shooting phase. So Tom has decided to fire his bike captain. He's going to rapid fire over into these Devastators. So fire away, sir. Where are we rolling?
Yeah,
We're rolling.
I'll just roll.
Roll there.
Yeah, so 12 dice. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling, then 3 1s because it's a shield captain. That's what I like to see.
That's a full house.
Strength 4, your toughness 4.
4.
Force the wound. It's quite a healthy amount, so.
How many saves is Sam looking
got
at?
5 saves.
Okay, so there's no AP on them shots, so because I'm in cover, I'm going to get +1 to my save, so I'm going to get 2 up saves. And he's passed them all, get in.
Nice.
That's a ridiculously good roll for 2 ups. Who are you shooting with next, Joe?
Yeah, I'll shoot with the Sagittarium that did advance, so they'll be -1 to hit. So they'll go up to 3s instead.
Yep.
But they hit on 2s normally as well?
Hit on 2s, yeah.
Is that for all Custodes? They all just hit on 2s?
I believe so.
Yeah.
The only thing that's different is the Forge World Flyer guys. They're 3 up save, but everything else is a 2 up.
Okay.
Which is fair enough.
So how many shots have you got with your Sagittarium?
I've got 3 each. 9 shots hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Didn't want to see them 2s, but that's a good roll.
Yeah, that's a really good roll, that.
And then I am strength 5, your
Toughness 4, so 1 more 3s.
3 go through, -1 rend, 2 damage.
So I'm going to ignore the -1 because I'm in cover. So
Yep.
I'm going to be getting my 3 up saves. Come on, Devastators. Oh, I've only failed 1 and it's just 1 damage.
It is 2 damage.
Oh, it's 2 damage.
So a Devastator for Sam falls.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I shall lose the obligatory bolter.
That's what he's there for.
Indeed, it's just extra wounds. Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, so I've got the other Secretarian Guard.
Yep, who are over there.
So because they've not advanced or anything, they'll be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because of Trajan, then wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Because of Trajan again.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Not nice.
That's what I needed with that one. 2 1s. All hit.
Full house.
Then wounding on 3s. Pesky 1s.
See some 1s. You've only got 1, 2 as well, so you've only dropped 1.
Yes, 8 saves at -1.
Ooh.
Each one will be a dead marine.
Yep, so this is 8 3-ups. I need some luck here.
This is just like rolling for Custodes.
Oh, I'll take that.
Nice rolling, sir.
I'll take that. Actually, I might re-roll one of those as well. So I'm going to re-roll 1.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Nice.
So I only lose 1 guy, which is going to be the Sergeant. Goodbye, Sarge.
So that's not bad at all. You've only lost 2 from that volley. Tom,
Yeah.
do you have any more shooting?
I've got the Vindicator Assassin,
Yes.
but I'm just going to have a think, see who I want to shoot instead.
Yeah.
Because there's 3 left, I can't kill the whole unit.
Yeah.
You're immune to attrition, aren't you, sir?
Yeah, I'd still lose the 1 if I failed morale, but then I'd pass the combat efficient test, so at maximum I could lose.
So
2.
we will come back after Tom's had a think. We are back. Tom's had a little think. He's going to fire his Vindicator Assassin over here into the Deathwing Terminators that hid behind here. He's going to try and get rid of 1.
Yeah.
So he's going to be hitting on a 2, is it, Tom?
Yeah, so always hitting on a 2, and he ignores cover.
Nice.
So 3 goes through. Because he is part of the inner circle,
Yes.
it's just wounding on a 4. Otherwise, it'd be always wounding on a 2 on infantry. I love how Sam's so determined this is going to go through. So
He's good dice ready.
So 4 up. Yeah.
Oh, it has gone through, so it's -3. Here we go.
Come on, Deathwing. Hi. Oh, so close.
That would have gone through with the invulnerable, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. My vulnerable would save me.
Are you wanting to re-roll it?
No,
or?
I've already used a reroll anyway.
So D3 damage, these are 3 wounds apiece, aren't they?
Yes, they are. New term is
2 damage.
2 damage.
So it goes down to 1. Then the gun's got an ability called Headshot.
Yep.
So if I've wounded the model, but he's not dead, roll D6 on a 3 up, he suffers a mortal wound. 3 up to kill him.
Oh, where's that gone? Yeah. Where is it?
Yeah.
Is that oh, yeah, that's stuck.
Yeah, I didn't even see what it was either.
Yeah, it was 3 and a 1, so
Oh, yeah.
50-50.
There we go. So one of them is dead.
Yeah.
So I know you targeted him, but I'm obviously going to kill him.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's all the shooting done. I didn't get first blood, but
It was worth it. It was worth the risk.
it's
Absolutely.
worth a punt. But it just didn't pull off this time.
Sam rolled really well for his armour saves, which kept the devs in
Devastator
it.
squad should be dead.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, those guys there should definitely have been removed from the table.
yeah.
However, I didn't even think to shoot at the Deathwing Knight, and I didn't realise that he ignored invulnerables, so that'd be something to consider.
He could reliably take out a Terminator turn.
Yeah.
Easily.
So I'll get 2 victory points for engage on all fronts.
Yes, because you've got
So I've got 1, 2,
2 and then 3 over there. So those, the captain, and then obviously you guys in your back line.
Yeah. And you set up on 2 objectives, ready for next turn.
So you're all set. Is that the end of your turn, sir?
It is, yeah. Over to Sam.
We are back. It is the end of the Dark Angels movement phase. It was a quick one, but before that, secondaries, sir.
Indeed. So, I have taken Oaths of the Moment. So that's a Space Marine specific one. So I basically have to be within 6 inches of the centre.
Yeah.
Don't fall back. And any monsters or vehicles that I kill get me points.
Yes.
Then I have taken Engage on all fronts, which I have just realised I may not have actually managed to achieve in my turn. I should have thought about that a little bit, but I've kind of set up everything ready for turn 2.
Yeah.
So I might negate those points initially, but I'll probably pick them up later.
I think, to be honest with your combo of what the mission is and the fact that you've got oaths, because the crater in the middle, it is actually an objective. We just left it because it thought it was called as like abandoned, like a relic or something with a power hammer there. So that is also an objective, as you saw in the mission setup at the start of the video. So that combined with oaths is a good combo.
Yeah, so I'll press out there eventually. I decided, because if I stand still with everything, they all get +1 to hit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and do some damage in my first turn, and then I can push out when it's a little less dangerous.
What actually have you moved? Is it just the intercessors?
The intercessors around here have skirted around a little bit just so they can get shots off down there. And again, the intercessors down here have skirted around a little bit so they can get shots into his bike captain. Everything else is stood still. I really want that +1 to hit. I want to do as much damage as I can in this first turn, try and negate some of his awful firepower that is bound to... if I get within 15 inch of these, they get extra shots.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I just want to clear some way before I come out.
Do you have any shenanigans that you did in your command phase?
No, not yet. And my other secondary, I forgot. I think it's called Direct Assault.
Yes.
So if I hold the centre objective, I get 3 victory points.
Yes.
If I hold Tom's objective, I get 3 victory points. If I hold both, I get 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So again, it's all kind of setting up for later game. Initially, I just want to get some hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start slinging some lead in a minute.
So we'll be back in the Dark Angels shooting phase.
So we're going to start the shooting phase. Basically everything of mine is in range, so hopefully I'm going to do some damage here. These guys scare me, so I want to try and take these out first. So my Devastator squad, the one that he wounded, are going to fire their 3 heavy bolters into those. They are 2 damage a pop, but they're 3 wounds a pop, so it's going to take 2 to kill them, but I just don't like them, so let's
that's fair enough.
Kill some. Because I've stood still, we're all hitting on 2s. Okay? So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s because of Master Laz. Just 1-1 to re-roll. Fantastic, full house.
Nice. A lot of 6s there.
Yeah, and then the strength 5 and your toughness?
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5, so wounding on 4s. Come on, let's see, lots of 4s.
Oh,
that's
no!
1. You've got 1.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Is there any rend?
Yes, it's -3. No, -2, sorry.
-2, so I'll go up to a 3-up save.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, where's that gone?
Failed it.
Behind the crate! Oh, there we go.
There's them pesky ones already.
Yeah. So that guy's down to 1 wound. That didn't go to plan. I expected to do a lot more damage.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't wound more.
That was horrendous. Right, we might as well go on to the plasma cannons.
Yes.
I'm going to fire... Yeah, I'm going to fire them all into that squad. D3 shots each.
Yes.
First of all. Let's do those. So I've got 2, 4, 7. That's not bad at all.
It's a good roll, that.
Yeah, I need them for the wounds later on though. So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Yeah, I definitely should have supercharged. Wounding on 3s. So you've got 4 wounds at -4.
That goes to my invulnerable then, so it'll be 4-ups. Please dice.
Ooh.
So that's 1 dead and 1 down to 1 wound.
So we're going to move on to Redemptor number 1, the Plasma Dread. He's going to fire his Storm Bolter into these, try and plink off that last wound. If that fails, he will do his underslung Gatling Cannon, and then he's going to fire his supercharged Macroplasma into this jetbike.
Into the captain over there.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll start with the Storm Bolter. If I can finish these off with the Storm Bolter, that'll be beautiful. Hitting on 2s. Beautiful. And then it's going to be wounding on 5s, isn't it? Because I'm strength 4.
Yeah,
toughness 5. Come on, 5s. I got 2.
2.
Yeah, so you've got 2 ups. No, no, it's Devastator. No,
So just 2-ups then?
Oh, yeah, so I hit them both.
I thought that's when the pesky one with the turn up then.
So we'll move on to the underslung Gatling. Again, hitting on 2s. But I can re-roll 1s, thank you to Master Laz. That's okay. And this is strength 5, and your toughness 5, so we'll be wounded on 4s this time. Oh, that's much better. I'll just re-roll that cocked one.
Oh, is that full house, sir?
Yeah, so you've got 7. And this is going to be AP -2.
Cool, so it'll take me to a 3-up.
Yes.
Yeah, because I've got +1 save.
Yeah.
We have got just 1.
Oh, that's just enough. Right, D6 with the macroplasma into this jet bike.
Is he overcharged, by the way?
Oh,
Sorry.
yes.
Here we go.
5.
Oh,
Get in.
lovely.
You wanted.
Absolutely. Right then, 5 shots. Again, hitting on 2s and re-rolling 1s, all importantly. No 1s. Come on. That's better. Right, we've all hit. This is now... Does it still boost the strength when you supercharge? Yeah, it's now strength 9. So it's still going to be wounded on 3s, but it's AP -5 and 3 damage. So 3s. That's fantastic. So you've got 4 wounds on your invuln, but each one is 3 damage.
Cool, so it's 3-up invul because it's got the relic.
Lovely.
So 3-up.
Oh, I
2
failed
go through.
2, so that's 6 damage.
I'll use a command point.
Yeah, I would.
Yes.
So 3 damage onto the jet bike.
Got the warlord trait of superior creation, so ignores wounds on a 5+.
Okay.
So 3 5-ups coming up.
No.
No.
So it's 3 wounds down. What do you have
I believe
to
it's
start
on
with?
7. So it drops down to 4.
Fair enough. Right, we'll think about what I'm going to shoot next. Okay, so now that I've whittled these down to 1 guy, I can actually start shooting into this Vindicare Assassin, who I very much want to get rid of because he's keeping both of my characters hidden instead of being able to push out and do what they need to do. So I'm going to fire my 3-man squad of suppressors into him. So they're going to be hitting on 2s and then wounding on 3s. So come on, hitting on 2s. That is fantastic. And then wounding on 3s. I'll take that as well. So you've got 5 wounds on your invuln, and each one is 2 damage. So I need you to fail 3 of these, please.
Yep, 3 fails coming up.
Yeah,
it's dead.
4 of them.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for obliging me, you didn't have to. But that is a big headache gone. So that's fantastic. Next, we're going to roll straight onto this squad of 5 intercessors shooting into your Dawn Eagle. So they're going to get 10 shots because they're in rapid fire range even though they're moved. They will be hitting on 4s actually because you are partially obscured by this industrial stuff. And they moved so they don't get a +1. So I'm hitting you on 4s, no rerolls. Just trying to plink some wounds off. I've got 4 hits. Wounding you on 5s. 2 wounds. -1.
So 3-up.
Oh, no.
Hang on, you've got your feel no pain.
Oh, yeah, that's true, that's true.
So
You'll make both of these now. No, that's because you forgot.
2 down to 2 wounds already.
Down to 2!
That jet bike's the bane of my life.
Oh my god.
He lives a cursed life.
I always see him on battle reports doing well, and mine just likes to sit and cry on his bike.
I think I might try and finish him in combat. If I could get a cheeky little charge off, I need an 8-inch. But we'll think about that later. Okay, so I've been more successful than I was expecting in wounding this jet bike. So my 3-man suppressor up here on top of this beautiful tower. I'm going to put all of their shots into him, try and finish him off. They're going to be hitting on 3s because it's obscured by this industrial terrain, and then they're going to be wounding on 3s as well. So I only need 1 of these to get through. Give myself a good chance. Hitting on 3s. That is a good start. The Dark Angel's trait used to be that you got to re-roll 1s if you stood still, but this new rule of being able to +1 to hit is just so much better.
It's so much better.
So much better.
Yeah, you could just be near a captain.
Near a captain,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hitting on, wounding on 3s. That is awesome as well. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds on your invuln. So I need you to fail a couple of these and then not make your feel no pains, please.
3-up save.
Oh, he's only failed
just 1.
1.
Then how much damage is it?
2.
So I've got 50-50. Well, I don't know what the odds are of rolling a 5-up, but let's see it.
No.
No, it's
No.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's big, guys. That is really big. I'm a little bit speechless that he's dead. Yeah, if I don't do anything else this turn, I'll take that. Right, what the hell shall I do next?
Do you need to think, Sam?
Yes, please. So I'm going to continue my hatred of the Sagittarium. I'm going to split fire with this unit of intercessors behind these dreads. 3 of them can see this remaining guy, so I'm going to try and plink him off. And then the other 2 are going to start doing some work onto those. They're currently -1 to hit because of that banner down there. So we'll do the 3 into that lone survivor up there first. These are going to be hitting on 2s. That is flipping awesome. And then they're going to be wounding on 5s. You've got 2 wounds at -1.
So just 2 up save because he's got a +1 for cover.
Yep. Absolutely fine.
That's what I needed for jet bike.
And then the other 2 guys into the other squad, they're -1 to hit, so they're going to be hitting on 3s. I'll take that. And then again, wounding on 5s. This is the problem. Yep, nothing. Right. That is a shame. So, we will move on to the Deathwing Terminators. The Cyclone Missile Launcher is going to go into him. He's going to fire 2 crack missiles. Seems like overkill, but we'll do it anyway. And then how many of these bolters can actually see? I think these 2 aren't going to be able to see anything. Oh no, he can see round there, so he's going to put his bolter into him. He can't see anything. He'll put his bolter into them. Yeah, we'll do it. Right then. 2 crack missiles first into him. Hitting on 2s.
Of course.
Classic. And then wounding on 3s. Wait. So you've got 1 wound at -4, I think, for a crack missile.
So just 4 up.
So on your infund, yeah.
Yeah, 4 up in roll. Yeah, it's
and
fine.
He's made it.
Right, I'm keeping these 2 dice. They've rolled nothing but 5 ups.
So the Stormbolter from this guy into him. Again, hitting on 2s. Not bad. Wounded on 5s. There, you got 2 wounds. No AP on this one.
So just 2 up save.
Yeah, made them both.
Yeah.
And then the other Stormbolter. Oh, he's got a Stormbolter as well, actually. So I'll do his Stormbolter onto him as well. You got 3 hits. 5s. 1 wound.
Any
enough to kill him? No.
Nope.
It's just Stormbolters.
There we go,
That's
the
what
one.
we needed. So he's down to 1 wound.
He's down to 2.
Oh, down to 2.
Yeah,
of
he's
course.
4 wound.
Yeah. And then the final Stormbolter into the other guys. They're -1 to hit, so we'll be hitting on 3s. That's not bad. Wounded on 5s. You got 1 wound on them.
Any end?
No.
So just 2 up save again.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, there's a 1 again, so that's that dice retired.
Is that going on eBay as well?
Yeah, so each dice will be priced at 5 pence per dice.
I might buy them and use them for like morale and stuff.
That's a good shout.
That's the mistake you're making. Right, let me have a think and then we'll come back. Okay, so I need to finish this guy off. So I'm going to put my entire Gatling Dread into that 1 guy, and if he survives, then I concede. So there's a lot riding on this.
This could be a quick video.
So I'm going to start with his big onslaught Gatling cannon, so the 12 shots, hitting on 3s because I'm shooting past this industrial terrain. That is pretty
There's only 1 2, so
pretty good. And then I'm going to be wounding on 3s. Come on, we need lots of wounds. That will do. I should have brought a lieutenant for all these ones. You've got 6 wounds at -2.
So it is up to a 3 up save. He's dead.
3. Get in. So the rest of the shots have been wasted, but I don't care because he's gone.
I think it's worth 150 points to negate a turn of Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have split fire and put the little Gatling and the Stormbolter into the other squad, but I don't
if
care.
you did that, it wouldn't have died.
He wouldn't have died. No, absolutely not. As soon as you split fire, yeah.
But more importantly, we don't have to end the video, we can carry on.
I don't concede. So, final unit to shoot. These intercessors are going to put some pot shots into the Custodian Guard squad down there. One of them is in rapid fire range, so I'm getting 6 shots hitting on 4s. That's pretty good start, but I need that again. So looking for 5s to wound. You've got 2 wounds. I'd like you to fail both of these, please.
Minus 1.
Minus 1, yeah.
3 up.
I failed
says down to 2 wounds.
And that's it. There's no charges. Everything's shot. So we'll come back with Custodes turn 2.
Yes, sir. Just to know the movement for the Custodes. I shouldn't really do it at first, but end of the phase, the Dreadnoughts dropped in. 9 away from the intercessors. So I was going to stay back, but I thought I might as well just charge him. You might be able to deep strike your Death Wings onto them, but then you need that objective.
Oh yeah, my Death Wings are going over there, 100%.
Yeah, so,
yeah, the back objective.
So that's definitely my objective for a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
I deep struck the Terminate Captain, so he's 9 away from enemies. I popped a 3 command point strat, so the Terminator squad is able to teleport within 6 of the Vexilla, whole of within 6, sorry, and 3 away from enemies. And that 3 CP was negated by
the boss.
Trajan's once per battle ability.
Yeah.
There's no point popping it for anything other than a 3 command point strat.
No.
I've moved up the Galatus and the Custodian squad, so he's in range of the other Intercessor squad with his Flamer, and I think the charge is a 10-inch charge, so I might roll it and see what happens with that.
Yeah.
But on to shooting phase now. I'll have a think and we'll come back to you. So on to Custodes shooting phase. Like the last game, this is the term that I need everything to pull off. Famous last words. I'll start with the Galatus Dreadnought first.
Yes.
Firing into the Intercessor squad. So I'll just roll it here.
Yeah,
so
sure.
It's got it's more or less a twin flamer on his sword, so 2d6 auto hits. Just 3 shots. I may I'll need my rerolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just stick with that.
What is it with your rolls, Tom?
Yeah, I've got no idea. So
strength is it?
6.
6,
So
yeah.
wounded on 3s.
Wounded on 3s.
Not bad.
2 go through. -1 rend at single damage.
So that's going to be a 4-up save.
Oh, Sam.
There we are. Easy as you like. Then I've got the Custodian Guard, sorry, so one's in rapid fire range and the other isn't, so I'll roll 3 dice for the spears first.
Yeah.
So 2's to hit. I'll go through. What's your
Toughness 4.
toughness 4? I'll roll, I think it's 3's to wound, but I'll have a look. No, it's strength 4, so
Okay.
goes through.
So just 1 wound. What's the AP?
Yeah, -1 rend, 2
-1.
damage.
So I need a 4-up or 1 is dead. Oh, that is 1 dead. Okay.
Then moving on, I'll use the Achilles Dreadnought next. So he'll shoot into this injured Devastator squad.
Oh, okay.
I'll just check whether he's in. It won't be within rapid fire range, but it's within 24.
No, I think it's going to be -1 to hit as well there.
Yeah, so
The generator thing, aren't you?
yeah, it's got 2 bolters, so it'll be 4 dice. Hitting on 3s because it's got -1 to hit. There's them pesky 2s. Then it is strength 4, I believe, so it'll just be 4s, yeah. Just 1.
No AP because it's a bolter.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a 2-up save. And it's fine.
All good. I'll use his Achilles Dread Spear next, the shooting one. So 2 dice, 3's to hit. Then it is strength 8, your
toughness 4, so
toughness
2s.
2's to hit, 2's to wound, sorry.
Oh.
Nah, I'm just going to keep that one. So
Okay.
-3 rend, 3 damage.
-3.
-2 rend, sorry.
-2, so it's going to be -1 because of cover. You don't ignore cover or anything. No.
Yeah, no.
So it's going to be a 4-up. Whee!
Yeah,
nicely done.
I'm glad that I didn't re-roll that actually.
Yeah.
On to the next one. Might as well do the 3 Secretarium into your Death Wing. Are they Knights?
No, just definitely Terminators.
Oh, just Terminators.
Yeah.
So 3 dice each.
They're going to be -1 as well.
Yep, so 3's to hit, re-rolling 1s. We've got a couple of 1s there. 1 missed, then wounding on 3s because they're strength 5, toughness 4. Re-rolling that 1. So we've got,
that's horrendous.
got 2, 3, got 6 go through. It's -1 Ren, 2 damage apiece.
-1, it's just going to be a 3 up. 2 damage each, eh? 3s. That's not bad, I've only failed 1, so that's 2 damage.
Yeah.
So I'll put it on this guy here, it goes down to 1 wound. I love that Termy's are 3 wounds now.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's incredible.
The Terminator Captain now will shoot into the same squad.
Yep, so still -1.
I don't know whether he'll be in rapid fire range. He is, so he's got 2 dice. Hitting on 3s. Then wounding on 4s, I believe. I think his axe is strength 5.
That'll be 3.
2's not gone through anyway.
Before we move on, does he have a grenade launcher as well? Like
He
the
does
other Termis?
actually, yeah. So D3 attacks. 3. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1.
Did he roll it for himself?
Yes. Yeah, they've not got the core rules yet.
Nice.
Which I really need with my dice
Yeah.
rolls. And I'll roll the wound and just see if it hit. See if it wounds, sorry. Oh, the 6 will definitely wound. I'll just check the 3 now. 4, yeah, so...
Oh, so 1 wound.
So just 1 wound, but it's -3.
-3, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be on my 5 up in bun.
Oh, where's he
No, I
gone?
failed it.
Ooh.
How much damage is it?
Just 1. So
Just
that's
1,
a
so
bit-
it's enough to kill that Termy.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Couple of pesky shots, I don't mind that.
Yeah, it's not bad
Is
going.
it the main event now?
It is, yes. I'm going to pull off a Hail Mary. I'm going to use 2 command points for the Hilarious Custodians. So they've got a strat where they can shoot at a character and ignore lookouts there. So because I've got Slayer the Warlord, if you look where I've positioned them, you can all see
That's
the Warlord.
Lazarus.
Master Lazarus. So they've all got 5 shots with their axes.
Yep.
And they've also got 5 D3 shots with their
Grenades.
It will be -1 to hit.
Yes.
Because of the cover there. I'll do the axes first.
I don't think it is -1 to hit actually.
Oh, is it not?
This is just pure line of sight blocking. It's
Yeah, it is.
That's -1.
And they're not shooting
They're
through
all
it.
shooting past it.
So 2's to hit. They all go through. What's
Yep.
your toughness?
It'll just be toughness 4, I imagine.
4's to wound then.
Yep, toughness 4.
Just 1 goes through.
Oh!
I'll use a command point to re-roll one of them.
Okay.
No, just 1.
Just 1's gone through.
Yeah,
What's
so
the AP on that?
-1 Ren, 2 damage.
-1, so he's going to have his 4 up in one anyway. Oh, and he's failed it. It's 2 damage. What else have you got to shoot at them?
5d3 grenade launchers.
And they're -3.
-3 damage
that's gonna-
piece.
How much, sorry?
Just
1 damage.
Yeah.
I might as well re-roll that one then. Come on, 4 up. No, still a
no.
3. So he takes 2 wounds, so he's down to 3. Sorry, no, he's down to 4. He's got 6 wounds
Down
on
to
it.
4. Then I'll roll the grenade launchers next. So
Yeah.
3 D3 attacks, alright. So I've got 3, 6, 8, 10, 11.
11 shots.
Could do it.
Lazarus, no!
New model syndrome. First outing on channel.
Absolutely. First time I've ever used him.
Oh, is it? Definitely
Yeah.
new model syndrome.
2's to hit.
Yeah.
Rerolling them 1s.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, it's okay.
And it's strength 4. So wounded on 4s.
Yeah.
That's what I need. We've got 2, 5, 6. So the -3 rend, 1 damage apiece.
So 6 4-ups. If I pass 3 of them, he's fine.
If you roll like me, you don't.
So statistically, he should be fine. But that doesn't mean anything, does it? 4s. Oh, he's failed 3.
So he's down to 1.
So he's down to 1.
Oh.
So close, Tom.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Nearly.
Poor Laz. He has absolutely been riddled with bullets and grenades.
That was one hell of a punt, but it was definitely worth it. You nearly had it there.
I've got 2 command points left, so I'm going to be sneaky and have a look, see if I've got any strats that I can use.
Oh, God.
I don't think I will.
Please don't have rapid fire or something.
I'll just have a check.
Yeah, no worries.
So I've got no stratagems I can use. Lazarus is on 1 wound. But there's 3 rounds left, so it's entirely possible I can slay the Warlord.
Yeah.
And I've just got my Warlord left, so I'm just going to fire 1 shot into the Deathwing Terminators. So 2s to hit.
It's going to be
in
minus
fact, it's
1.
3s to hit because of the pipes. 2. So that's what you get for not rolling it in turn sequence.
Absolutely.
You can't change the past.
No.
No.
I'll just go straight onto charges because I know what I want to charge.
Yeah, sure.
I'll do the Achilles Dreadnought first.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother overwatching. It's not worth the points.
I've got 2 command points, so I could, in theory, use the Dreadhorse strat, so I can charge 3d6 instead of 2d6.
Ooh.
Take 1 out.
The question is, though, are you charging your termies or are they staying put?
Oh, in fact, what I'll do is I'll just charge him normally because it can re-roll 2 dice.
Oh yeah, he's got the free reroll, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah.
So I'll just do that now. Needs a 9. Yeah.
Oh
10.
wow.
Straight in.
Oh boy.
Oh, little
So
instances.
he's in that. I'll roll the Galatus just for a Hail Mary charge. I'm guessing he'll need 11.
Yeah, he'll need a big one.
Like that. 11 might be in.
What on earth is happening? Please be in, because that deserves it.
He isn't actually.
Oh.
No, behave.
No.
Is he just out? Is he just out?
Depends whether
Do you want to
that.
get a second set of eyes on
Let
that,
me have a
Sam?
look.
I don't know whether that's half an inch or not.
Oh yeah, because
Do it this
it's
way.
within half an
Mine
inch.
goes
Innit?
out of the way.
Yeah. No, he's out.
11.
Isn't he?
No.
Oh, so close.
So close. It literally needed a
Yeah.
12.
I could be very pesky here and
Ooh.
charge the Termies into the Deathwing Knights.
Into the Deathwing term is, yeah.
Yes.
So we've had a little chat off camera. Tom's going to charge these Terminators over here into the Termies. Sam has spent 1 CP
Yeah.
to do some Overwatch because he's behind the pipes, so it's defensible.
Yep.
So he has elected to Overwatch on 5s.
Absolutely. So I'm going to start with the Cyclone Missile Launcher. So 2 shots hitting on 5s. Nothing.
Oh,
Do I CP one of them? I mean, I could potentially kill one. I'm gonna.
What's the damage?
D6.
The 4 wounds apiece. I don't know whether that'd change. Yeah.
No, it makes me more inclined to do it.
Ah, fair enough.
Bugger.
oh lucky.
Oh well. So now I've got 12 Stormbolter shots hitting on 5s as well. Wow, 3?
I honestly thought you'd have got more than that, Sam.
Yeah, that is not very well CP spent. 5s to wound, I assume. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh wow.
Overwatch
Now,
is still rubbish, and you have to pay CP for it now.
Yeah.
I understand.
unless you tap.
Oh, shut up with you, boys.
So 2d6 charge. Yeah.
Holy moly, he's in.
Bit in.
So
Oh God.
Well-
Well,
We'll measure that up and we will be back.
right. So onto the fight phase. I'll go with the Terminators first. So I've got 3 in range of the Deathwing.
you got 4 in.
I don't think he's within.
He's within range of this guy. Isn't
Yeah, so he counts.
So I'll get
Yeah,
another
yeah.
4 dice then.
Yeah, you're within range of someone who's in combat.
he? Yeah.
So I've got 16 dice, hitting on 2s.
Lovely.
Rerolling because of the captain.
Yeah. 4 2s. 4 1s, sorry. All go through. And my strength is 8 because I get a +3 with the axe, so wounded on 2s.
That is so max.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh,
Wait, you're not wounded on 2s. You're wounded on 4s. Transhuman.
transhuman.
Yes.
Because of the
Got
inner circle.
Inner circle.
There's only one. 2 2s and a 3.
What is that it?
Oh
Rest
wow.
for 1, so I've got 2, 5, 9. 9 go through. -3 ren.
Invulnerable time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
D3 damage apiece.
So 9 wounds on my 5-up invuln. If these survive, it will be monumental. No, I've not made a single save. So
oh wow!
They're all dead. You don't even need to roll your d3. Because dead. There's 3 left. So yeah, they're all
just
dead.
For my sake.
Go on then.
See how many ones I would have. 1, 2, 3. So I would have done
a lot
of damage. However, there is 1 damage.
Yeah.
So that's what happened last game,
Yeah.
which wasn't too nice.
So that's very good. So we will do as piling in as consolidations over there if Tom wishes to do so, and we'll be back with the second combat.
I'm going to use the Achilles now into the Space Marines. So I've got 6 attacks because I get +1 for Eternal Penitence, hitting on 2s. There we go, that's 2 1s. That's the squad surviving.
The squad survived.
Then wounded on 2s. That's definitely the squad surviving. 3 have gone through. It is -3 rend. D3 +3, so it'll just be whatever you get dies.
6s.
Yeah, so 6s to try and save any more. Nope, so 3 are dead.
And then that's it. There's no more fighting for you, is there, Tom?
No, that's it. I've not decided to pile in with the Illyris because they'd get obliterated.
By the Redemptor Dread and punch them, wouldn't he?
And I believe that's everything.
So we will be back with Dark Angels turn 2.
Okay, so we're in Dark Angels turn 2. At the start of my turn, I have scored 5 victory points for the primary for holding 1 objective. I really need to start getting a shuffle on now and start scoring some points. So I have fallen back from this Dreadnought with the 2 intercessors. I was like half an inch away from taking this objective away from him, but at least these guys can all now get shots into him. I've also moved both of my Dreadnoughts round into the centre. They're going to be putting all of their firepower to try and remove these pesky Terminators, and then eventually start holding the centre for, again, getting those secondary victory points. The intercessors that were round here have moved away from his big scary Dreadnought to lend some extra firepower into trying to shift these Terminators. And the 2 squads of Suppressors and 2 squads of Devastators have stayed still. My Librarian is going to do some psychic powers in a minute.
Where is he? I can't even see him.
He is hidden behind this big tower.
I'm caught on the table.
I've lined him up because he's got a power where it can do an 18-inch line and units underneath take a mortal wound, so just have to position him there. And then the main event, over in this corner, you'll see a big blob of 10 Deathwing Knights, which are 9 inches away from ruining the day of these 3 here. And then once they're on this objective, again, I've got the secondary, so if they can just stay there for the rest of the game, they're going to keep netting me points and be incredibly difficult to shift. So this could be a big swinging turn. I just need some things to go my way. We'll come back to you with the Psychic phase. Alright, Psychic phase. I don't really do Psychic shenanigans, so this is all new to me. But I'm going to do the tried and tested Null Zone with my Primaris Librarian, trying to shut off the invuln of these Terminators to make them easier to kill. So I need a 7 on this Psychic test. Come on, Primaris Librarian, otherwise I will never bring you again. Excellent, it's a 10. That's also going to make it very difficult for you to deny, Tom, but I think you have to.
I'm not going to deny.
You're not?
Because I've got 2 command points left.
Yes, you need them for...
The minus... What renders your Redemptor Dreadnoughts got in? Is it like...
Oh, in combat, like -4 or something crazy.
Yeah, so they'll go up to a 6 up.
Yeah.
I'm going to test the fate.
Ooh, he's going for
I'm
it.
going to try and deny.
So down to 1. Need 11. Oh, I saw the
so
5.
close.
Oh.
So close, but no, Null Zone has gone off, so nothing within a 6-inch bubble of my Librarian can have their invulns. That is huge. Now I need to decide whether I'm going to do a smite, or if I'm going to do his... no, I'm going to do his 18-inch beam, because it's guaranteed 2 mortal wounds. So I do an 18-inch beam onto this target, which I can see, so this unit and him both take a mortal wound.
Okay.
But it is a 6 to go off. Easy.
For me being a Custodes, I get a 6 up, feel no pain for mortal wounds in the Psychic phase.
Lovely, so goes this on first.
Captain.
Nope.
And
term is
normal one.
no. That's a 1.
Yeah.
So that's a mortal wound to each of those, and we'll come back to you with some shooty shoots. Right, shooting phase. I need to deal with these Terminators now that I've turned off their invuln. So my first Redemptor Dreadnought is going to put everything into them. So he's going to put his Macroplasma, his Storm Bolter, and his underslung Gatling Cannon.
So I'll use my last command point to use the stratagem to ignore -1 and -2 in any phase.
Right, D6 shots for the supercharged.
Here we go.
Macroplasma Incinerator. Come on, 6. Oh, it's a 5. I will take a 5.
You got 5 last round as well.
I did, yeah. So these are going to be hitting on 3s because I've had to move, so I don't get the.
It's -1 to the banner as well.
And it's -1 because of the banner.
4s.
So it's going to be hitting on 4s. Okay, but I'm re-rolling 1s because of Master Laz. That will do. That is 3 hits. And then it is supercharged, so it's strength 9.
I am toughness 5.
So I'm wounding you on 3, sir. That is 2 wounds at -5.
That goes straight through them.
That goes straight through, so it is 3 damage each. So that kills the guy on 3 wounds. And puts another guy down to 1.
Yeah.
It's a good
That'll
start,
do me.
Dread. So I'll move swiftly onto my Storm Bolter and try and plink off that last wound. So he is in rapid fire range, so he gets 8 shots. Also hitting on 4s because of the banner. But re-rolling 1s because of Laz.
A lot of 1s.
I'm glad I brought Laz. Hey, there we go. But these are going to be wounding on 5s because you're toughness 5, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5s to wound. That's not bad. 2 wounds. It's not good either.
2 up save.
Come on, 1s. Oh,
Yeah,
he's made
we're all
it.
good.
And then we will do the underslung Gatling. So that's 8 attacks hitting on 4s again. But re-rolling these 1s.
Those 1s.
Lazarus is really making his points back. Always does. There we go. But this is going to be wounding on 4s because it's strength 5. Not bad. You've got 3. This should be AP -2, but obviously you've spent your CP to ignore it.
Yep.
So it's going to be 2 ups.
2 up save. Yeah, it's all good.
Made it. Wow.
Such a good stratagem.
That was not great.
I feel like that stratagem's made for that psychic power.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because they'd be wiped off the table.
Yeah, they would.
Absolutely. So I'm going to have to have a think about what I'm going to do to clean these up now. Right, I am sick of all of this -1 to hit tomfoolery from this banner guy down here. So my suppressor squad in this corner are going to put all of their shots into him, try and take him down. So they are going to be hitting on 3s because he negates 1 for himself. So hitting on 3s. I'll take that. And then they are going to be wounding on 3s because it's strength 7. That will do.
That's a good roll.
They are -2 and 2 damage each. You got 4 to save.
4 free up saves. Is down to 1.
Ooh, that is very close.
Indeed.
He may die, but at least you've got to use another unit to shoot him.
That is very true.
Yes. So my intercessors here, this squad of 5, are going to put all of their shots into him, try and plink him off. So I'm going to be hitting you on 4s, because it's 3s normally, because they did move.
They moved
did,
round.
yeah. So 4s. Are they close enough to Laz? I do believe so. Yes, I got everybody in that bubble, so I can re-roll these 4 1s.
Him staying alive from last turn has been huge.
The Space Marine HQs are such force multipliers, it's ridiculous. And that's got me 2 extra hits. So I've hit you 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 5 times. And I'm wounding you on 5s. Oh, there's only
just
1.
Is he in a end?
-1.
3 up then. I know I was thinking off.
You've got no CP left either.
Yeah, he's down.
Oh, he's down.
Oh, that's huge.
He has fallen.
No more -1 to hits on these stupid golden butlers. Right, I need to think about what I'm going to do next. So, I still need to keep whittling down these Terminators. Now they are no longer -1 to hit. So my 4 brave intercessors that ran away around this corner are going to try and finish off this 1 wound Terminator here. So I'm hitting you on 3s. Now the banner is gone. And not re-rolling 1s. Because they are
there's no freeze.
Yeah, made no difference. Wounding on 5s. Come on. Nada.
Ooh.
Right. This dread is going to put everything into them. Or is he? Oh, give me a minute. So, I'm going to change focus for a minute and try and compose myself. This Devastator squad is going to go into this Dreadnought here. So I'm going to supercharge all of these plasma cannons.
Very nice.
Let's see how many shots they got. It's D3 each. That is what I wanted to see. That is 8 shots.
That's really
good.
good.
You have to roll them individual because they might die.
Yes, very good point. So it's 3 for him, 3 for him, and 2 for him.
Are they outside of the reroll now as well?
No, they are still within
Still
6 inches of Lazarus, and no, it doesn't matter. They all stood still, so they're all hitting on 2s anyway. So I'll start with this guy. He's hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. That's fine. This guy hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Excellent. Last guy hitting on 2s, rerolling any 1s. All hit. That is what we needed. So, wounding on, what toughness are you, sir?
I think it's very toughness 7.
But I have supercharged, so that makes them strength 8. So I'm wounding you on 3s.
Ooh.
That is pretty good.
That's good, that's alright.
So you've got 5 at -3 and 2 damage a pop.
So I've got a 5 up invulnerable. It's got the unyielding ancient, so it'll just be 1 damage.
Of course.
So 5 ups.
Oh! Damn.
And then feel no pains?
Yeah, it's got a 6 up feel no pain.
I don't like this Dreadnoughts at all. That's okay.
So
It's just
2
taking
damage
2
go through.
wounds.
So he is down to 7. I'll just camp up until we get down to under 6.
Oh my god.
Do we know what's going next, Sam, or do you need a second
I
again?
need another second. Right, I'm all over the shop here. I keep changing targets. It's not going how I wanted it to. These 3 heavy bolters are going to shoot across into these 3 Sagittarian.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because of Laz. Let's see what they can do. 1 reroll. Excellent, so they've all hit. They are strength 5 and your toughness 5, so we're wounding on 4s. That is not great. So you've got 2 wounds at -1, but you're in cover.
Yeah, so just 2 ups.
Yeah, need to fail one of these. Nope,
Yeah, all
absolutely
good.
fine. This is really not going to plan at all. Give me a minute. Right, these suppressors are going to shoot into the Terminators because they've only got -1 AP, so it doesn't matter what they shoot at this point, so I might as well try and kill some more Termies. Hitting on 2s because they have not moved. Excellent. Wounding on 3s because they have strength 7. That is also very good. So you have got 6. Basically no AP because of your obnoxious stratagem.
Looking for 2s.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow.
That would have mattered for 6 damage.
Yep. Right, this guy is going to put everything into the Terminators. So we'll start with this heavy onslaught Gatling cannon, which is 12 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And even though I used my Warlord trait to put them into Devastator, -2 doesn't make any difference. So, let's see how this goes. 3s because I moved. Rerolling 1s because of Laz. Of course. Wounding on 3s because it's strength 6. You have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which should be -2. Then you're going to get 2 up saves.
I'm not going to say anything. Yeah,
Yes!
that's fair enough.
Finally! That guy's dead.
Is it
Take
just
him
1
away.
damage?
Just 1 damage.
So
We'll
1
move on
drop.
to the underslung. which is 8 shots. Just remove the dice, sir. Thank you. Again, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling the 1s. Everybody hates 2s, apart from Custodes. Wounding on 4s this time, because it's strength 5. So you've got another 4 2-up saves.
2-ups.
Weight of dice, do it.
Well,
It's another one.
working his way through.
I can't complain at all. 'Cause
No, that's the best 2 CP I've ever seen spent. And then the Stormbolter. 3s. Lovely. And then 5s. You've got 3 more.
Will another Terminator come down?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he will.
Is it 1 damage?
It's just 1 damage, so
Oh.
he's down to 1 wound. That is basically it. I'm going to have a look at some little piddly pistol shots and stuff to try and finish off that one guy, and then it's going to be the charge phase. Right, my 2 characters are going to try crack grenades to finish off this last guy. So we'll start with Laz. He is hitting on a 2. That is a hit. He is wounding on a 3, strength 6. That is a wound, sir. No AP, obviously, because it's just a crack grenade. No.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then the Librarian will do the same, hitting on a 3. Yeah, and then wounding on a 3. No. We will come back to you in the charge phase. Right, we return to you in the charge phase. We're going to start with the most important one, which is the humongous blob of Deathwing Knights bearing down on these piddly little custodians down here in the corner. They need a 9-inch charge. I'm doing it first so I can use my reroll if I have to. I really need these guys to get in. Come on, 9. No. I wish that I could just reroll one of these dice.
Both of them.
Not allowed. So, I will use a reroll. Come on, 9-inch charge. No!
Oh no!
Oh god. Why is combat so difficult? Right, we'll just move swiftly on and pretend that never happened. This Dreadnought into these 3 Terminators.
Yes.
I need like a 2.
Yeah, you're fine.
Got a 10. Bluffing
So
in
he's
there.
in.
And then, I swear to God, Kyle.
So I've cursed Sam because that is going through a crater, so it's -2. So unless he rolls the snake eyes, he's fine. Surely.
I'm going to go into both of these units.
Okay, here we go.
I feel like I should roll 1 dice at a time.
For dramatic effect.
Wait!
Oh, he's
There's
fine.
him in the 1 first.
Oh.
But he goes, boff.
And he's in.
And then we shall just join in with everybody else as well.
Yeah.
So these intercessors are basically already in combat because
The barrier, yeah, so you can't fail.
So I'll just roll it, but they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And then my Librarian will also come and join in.
Yeah. Tuck round corner into.
Absolutely. He'll just go
Straight in, yeah.
Actually, I might just leave a little gap so I can get even more intercessors in if needed. Oh yes. So they're gonna come in like this.
There's a huge melee in the middle of the board now.
That'll do. We will come back to you in the fight phase. Right, my first Redemptor is going to kick off the fight phase. The Gatling Redemptor. So he's going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s thanks to Master Lazarus, and then wounding on 2s. So hopefully we can finally get rid of these bloody Terminators. Right, 3s re-rolling 1s. Beautiful. I expected to see all of the 2s there. That is a full house.
Ooh.
They are wounding on 2s. That is 5 wounds, sir.
Oh.
They are AP -3.
I need 3 5-ups to survive.
Because they are D3 +3, so each
No,
one is
they're
a
dead.
dead Termi.
Oh, wow.
See, this is what I was worried about. I knew that I should have shot something else and then just killed them in combat. But they scared me so much what they did to Lazarus
Yeah.
that I had to overkill them. But realistically, I should have shot everything into something else and then just killed them in combat. But you live and learn. Let's do the next Redemptor. So he's going to go into your Warlord. Again, hitting on 3s, rolling 1s.
Ooh, 3 1s.
It's not great so far. That's better. Wounding on 2s again, I assume. Strength 14.
Yeah.
That is 3 wounds, again, -3.
It's got his 4-up invulnerable.
Let's just double check.
Because he's moved forward. 6 inch.
Yeah, I should have gone further round.
4 ups. Yeah, it's fine.
Failed 2.
Well, it's not fine, but...
So each one of these is D3 plus 3.
Right, okay, so 2... He's got 8 wounds left.
He's got 8 wounds left. Yeah, because it's going to be 4 minimum.
Yeah.
But actually it was 12.
Yeah.
Splat!
Go Redemptors! And I am now within range of the centre of the battlefield.
For oaths.
The plan is coming together. I'm going to figure out my points and stuff, and then we'll come back to you with the end of turn wrap up. Yeah, so that it didn't go exactly how I wanted it to go at the end of Dark Angels turn 2. I did get 1 point for my oaths because I killed a character. I got 3 points for, I think it's called Direct Assault, for holding a central objective. And I got 2 points for engage on all fronts because I'm in 3 table quarters. So I'm starting to pick up some secondary points. I need to start scoring quicker. Failing that charge down there has cost me some points and made sure that Tom keeps getting some more. So he's going to get 15 again at the start of turn 3. So it's going to be really close. We'll come back to you with Custodes turn 3.
Right, so end of the Custodes movement phase. I got 15 points for the primary because I'm still in control of 3 objectives. I've moved up this Achilles Dreadnought. I'm going to try and do a long bomb charge into Lazarus and get my 6 points, for killing the Warlord.
Nice.
Warlord. Move the Galatus up. I don't like librarians, so I'm just going to kill him. It might lose me the game, but if that librarian dies, then...
Moral victory.
It'll make you happy.
And he is a heretic as well, so...
How dare you?
I've moved up these 2 as well. I don't know why I moved them up, I just thought... Let's just have it. And I've shuffled these guys a bit. Just moving away from the left hand side of the Death Wing. Just so a couple might not be able to get
Yeah.
in. It's probably not going to happen, but I've got a CP for Tango Foot, which will minus their either movement or charge by D6, so that might matter. But I think we'll just move on to shooting now. I believe I know what I'm shooting at, so might as well just do it live.
Yeah, sure.
I'll do the Galatas first. Might see if I'm in 12 of that actually. Yeah, I might as well just fire it into the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
So 2d6. Got 8 shots in total.
4 times more than last time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how flamers work. What's your toughness? I'm guessing it's 5s.
7, I think. Are you going into the Dread? Yeah.
Yes. 5s then. We've got a couple.
Yeah.
Got 4 go through, -1 rend, 1 damage.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4 ups.
Oh
wow.
Wow.
Taken 3 wounds off him. I'll have a look how many I've got on marking up in a minute.
Yeah,
Carry on shooting.
that's fine. I'll use the axe on Trajan now. So it's in rapid fire range. So hitting on 2s.
To it, nice.
I believe it'll be 5s again.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, 1 goes through, -1 rend, 2 damage.
Is that to the same Dread?
Yes, it's 1 damage.
1 damage.
Because you've got the -1 damage in.
Okay, was it just 1 wound?
It will be.
Yeah. AP -1?
Correct.
Yeah, so we're looking for 4 up again. Yeah, he's made it.
Nice.
Then might as well do all the Sagittarium shots now.
These are the ones I'm not looking forward to. These have got a flat 3 damage gun.
Yes. So,
Are you doing disintegration first or the heavy bolter profile?
I'll do the heavy bolter profile first. So hitting on 2s.
Same Dread?
At same Dread, yeah. Rerolling the 1s. And then I think it must be 5s again.
Yeah.
And there's no 1s to roll, but 2 go through.
2 wounds. Are these just -1 again?
I'll have a quick look. Yeah.
I'll have a roll.
Yeah, -1.
Oh, I've failed 1, so that's another 1 damage. So he's gone down to 9.
Then the all important ones. We've got the disintegration beams, 2s to hit and 5s to wound. Ooh, 2 have gone through, so -3 rend and 2 damage because you got your -1.
Yeah, so I need 6s here. No. So that is 2 damage each. So So he's gone down to 5 wounds.
Very
Ouch.
nice.
Lovely. Might as well do the dread. I was going to shoot into the dreadnought, but I thought if I kill these, you can't run to the objective.
Absolutely.
So I'll do his 2 Stormbolters first.
So how many guns has he got?
He's got the spear and he's got his 2 rifts.
Of course.
But his rifts, it can either take Stormbolters, Flamers, or Destructors, which are 3 damage.
Are you putting everything into those 2 intercessors then?
I will be, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got rapid fire 2 Stormbolters first, so I'll have 8 shots because it's got 2 on each wrist.
Have you got anything else to shoot this turn?
Got these guys here.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I'm just trying to think about transing. Because the Stormbolters... Wait, what's it? Tell me what he's shooting again.
So it's got the Bolters, which are strength 5, 1 damage. There's 8 shots of them.
So that'd make that 4s instead of 3s.
Then he's got the strength 8 shooting.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll try and shoot him with those 2 guys.
So
Only cost you a CP because there's 2 of them as well.
Yeah. Not bad.
I might actually pop a CP for Wisdom of the Ancient. No, I'll keep that in case I get into...
That was your fault, Kai. I was going to do that then until you made that noise. I'm just trying to get him to spend this CP.
No, it's not because of them.
Oh, is it not?
So if I go into Lazarus,
You can-
I can reroll 1s.
Ooh, okay.
So that's only if he gets in. If he don't get in,
Then you
then
can
Tango Fort all the way.
Yeah.
Got it.
So hitting on 2s with the Stormbolter. All go through actually. Then it'll be 4s.
4s, yeah.
Oh dear. 2 go through.
That's it.
No rend.
So 2, 3 ups then. Passed them both.
Then I've got the spear.
Intercessors.
So 2s. No. Resisting. Then 2s. -3 rend.
No, it should have been.
It would have 4.
We're at 4
It
anyway.
would have 4, yeah.
That's okay.
-2 rend, 3 damage.
-2, so I need a 5 up. Come on, intercessors. Always failed it. Is there anything else to shoot?
No, that's it.
Do I just wear that then, or do I re-roll it? I have got so much CP left, and there's not anything else to shoot in this phase, so I'm going to re-roll it. Try and get that 5 up. Yep.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Glad that I didn't use the CP then.
Yeah.
I would have not been happy.
That's good for me. That means I'm going to be taking that objective off of you in my turn.
This Custodian Guard next, so I've got the spear, so rapid fire 1, sorry. So 2s to hit.
Oh, no.
Oh!
All the dice are coming back to me. Then I've got the, I believe it's pistol 2. So 2s to hit. And strength 4, your
Toughness
toughness 4. So 4s. Just 1 goes through, no rend, 1 damage.
So 2 up save. I'm fine.
And I believe that's everything. These Custodian Guard can't see anything.
Good.
Yeah.
I think I've weathered that pretty well then,
Yeah.
actually.
It's... Well, mind you, I withered down that Dreadnought quite a lot, and I was saying off camera I didn't want to shoot him.
Yeah.
I just thought, a couple of pop shots, if it happens, it happens.
You took 8 wounds off him. That's huge.
Oh, have I really?
Yes, down to 5. Start on 13.
Well, I might as
Probably
well...
degraded as well.
Yeah, that's good then. I'm going to roll all my charges straight away, because it's make or break. So I'll do the Sword and Shield Dreadnought into the library. I'm guessing it's a 6 or a 7?
Yeah, it looks like that.
Okay.
9's
Definitely in with a 9.
Goodbye, librarian.
Then I'm actually going to do a long bomb charge with the Sagittarium into the
It's going to be
Dreadnought.
-2, remember.
Over the ruins.
Needs a 11.
I'm going to pop a CP then, actually, I think, and Overwatch with him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm going to be Overwatching into your Sagittarium. We'll start with the Macroplasma, which I am going to overcharge.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm still re-rolling ones because of Lazarus.
Oh, that's okay then.
So why not? Let's see how many shots he gets. Just the 2.
Don't
I have got CP to burn, so yes, I'm going to re-roll that.
Here's
Here
a
comes the 1. Oh,
Oh.
2 again. Excellent. So 2 shots with the plasma, hitting on 6s. Okay, then 8 shots with the Gatling. 6s, that's not bad. And then it's going to be wounded on 4s, because it's just the underslung. Just 1 wound at -1.
So 3 up. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, and then the Storm Bolter. 6s. Just the 1. Wounded on a 5. That is a wound, but no AP on this one, so you've got your 2 up.
2 up. Yeah, it's all good.
I don't know why I keep wasting CP on Overwatch.
How many CP have you got left?
I've just lost 2, so I'm down to 6.
We've got the Sagittarian Mechanic Charge and needing 11. So, Hail Mary. No.
Not quite.
Then, Trajan needs a 12.
Ooh, he had to go.
11.
If it weren't for the crater.
If he'd not have gone in, if he'd have gone first, he would have got into the Librarian. And then he could have gone into somebody else.
I didn't think the Galatus would have finished that Dreadnought off. It's not really got the capabilities.
No.
Well, mind you, it's -3 damage.
So yeah, he would have done.
Yeah, I should have probably done that.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
So, Achilles Dreadnought.
Yes.
I need to know whether it's beneficial to go into this Dreadnought and get the objective once I've killed it.
Yeah, you'll have the
'cause I'm
objective.
pretty confident it'll be able to take 5 wounds off him, because it'll be doing D3+3
Yeah.
with 6 attacks, I believe. It just depends whether I want the 6 victory points now.
For the Warlord kill.
Yeah, or well, it depends whether I met this 9 in charge. I'll actually have a think and get back to you. Smart players here. I'm going for the Dreadnought because I need that objective. If I don't get that objective, it means you'll be getting 10 victory points probably next turn, and that could swing. So 2d6 charge, reroll because of return and penitent.
Can I Overwatch again? Oh no. No, because it's the same stratagem, isn't it?
Yeah,
5.
5 is is it?
it's going to be tight.
Be enough. It just depends whether I can pile in far enough from there. Is it pile in 3 inches?
It is,
Yeah.
So I'd be able to do that, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to risk anything.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So he's in.
Goes here, then it'll power around.
Any more charges?
I've got no more charges to do.
No worries. So we will be back with the fight phase.
So onto combat now. I'm going to use the Achilles first into the Dreadnought. I really need this to go off. I am tempted to use a CP for Wisdom of the Ancients, which means reroll 1s to hit, but I'm confident it can hit on 2s, wound on 2s, I believe.
How many attacks has he got?
It's got 6 attacks, and his Dread Spear is strength 14, so will that be wound on 2s? Yeah, I'll just play the fate of the dice, and hitting on 2, sorry.
Ugh.
Glad that I didn't do that CP. Then wounded on 2s.
Full house.
So we've got 6 dice go through. It's -3 rend.
So 6 up saves. Yeah, he's going to be dead.
I think so. Barring an amazing roll.
Yeah,
I saved 1, so 5 have gone through. And what damage is it?
6 up to ignore.
No. What damage is it?
D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3, so yeah, it's took 15 wounds.
Does he explode?
Yeah, let's have a look.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Nope.
He's gone.
Very nice, sir. You now control that middle objective.
It was the previous turn. I thought I'm going to be able to kill Lazarus, but then brain thought, why don't I just set the essential objective from him?
Absolutely.
And I think it's your secondary that you need that objective,
Yeah.
and also the primary. So it means I'll be controlling 3 objectives at the moment, and you'll just be controlling 1, won't you? So it's put me in a good position. Sam's still in the game, so it's could swing either way still.
Yeah.
It's really close.
I'm not going to bother intervening either, so you can go straight
No.
in with the gelato.
So you're not intervening, so I might as well just attack with the Galatas straight away. So it's got 5 attacks normally, and when the bearer fights, it gets an additional D3 attacks.
Wow.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I always forget that rule. So.
Your dreadnoughts are just filth.
So it's only one more dice, so you might be able to survive this.
I doubt it.
No invulnerable on the librarian.
No.
Oh, isn't it? I thought you had the. Oh,
I
you
turned it off with my
that's a very good point.
power.
So I've got 6 dice. I am hitting on 2s. Oh, that's them 2 pesky ones. I'm wounded on 3s. 3 have gone through, so it is -3 your end, 3 damage apiece.
So I've got 5 up saves, because he's got his 2 up from his special armour. I've failed 2, which would be how much damage?
3 each.
3 each,
dead.
so that would be 6 damage, which would kill him. Because he's only got 5 wounds, so I'm going to have to re-roll one of those. Have I used a re-roll in this phase already?
No, because...
No, I don't think I have. Come on, we need a 5 up to keep him alive. Oh yes! So he's alive on 2 wounds. Okay, so my attack's back with the librarian, who is frankly miraculously still alive. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. That is not bad at all. And then I'm wounding you on 5s with my 4 sword. That is 2 wounds at -3 and D3 damage.
So he's got 4 up invulnerable.
You don't have your invulnerable at the minute?
I do not, that is correct. So 5 up instead.
No, so that is 2 D3 damage. That is 5 damage.
So that got the -1 damage, so that'll be 3 damage in total.
Yes.
So 6 ups to shrug that off.
Shrugs
one off, so
he only takes
it is
2.
down to 7. I really don't know how this game is going to go because it's insanely close.
Yeah.
Like, I'm quite ahead of... How many points are you on at the moment?
Oh, good question. About 11, 12, not a lot.
I'm on... Well, I'll be on 37 because I've just got engaging on fronts again, but I'm only in 2 table quarters.
Right.
What I didn't even think to realise is if I would have killed that librarian, I could have piled in and I would be in your table quarter.
Yeah.
So, it's unfortunately it didn't die, but I've took you off that objective.
Yep.
And I don't think I used the CP for anything, so I've still got Tanglefoot Grenade that will go off over here.
Yep.
So I'm in quite a good position.
You are.
Onto your turn 3, Sam.
Yeah. Okay, end of movement phase for turn 3 for the Dark Angels. Tom, very annoyingly, used Tanglefoot Grenades for 1 CP on my Terminators when they tried to move. So basically, he rolled a d6 and got a 5, which reduced their movement by 5 inches, meaning they could move 0 inches. So they are stood right there with an 8-inch charge later on.
I am so sorry about that.
You are not at all, don't worry. My dread has moved around this side because he needs to be wholly within the centre for my oath, so when he charges in he will be. I've also put Master Lazarus' ability on him so that he's in Devastator Doctrine, so all of his guns, his main guns are going to be -2. The Intercessors have shuffled over. These Intercessors have stood still so they can have the +1 to hit. My Plasma Boys had to move around slightly to actually get some targets. And then over here, my Suppressors have bravely jumped down far away from his Custodes, so they are now entirely in that table quarter for engage. So we're going to go straight into the Psychic phase. I am going to start with a Smite. So I'm going to Smite into this Dreadnought. Right in front of it.
I've got no CP left, so
no CP left. Beautiful. Let's have a Super Smite, please. I don't even care if it's a 6 and he dies.
Just bring him down.
It is a 5. That is just enough for Smite to go off.
Just goes off.
So D3 damage. It is just the 1.
So down to 6.
No, I'm going to CP that.
Does -1 damage work for this?
Yeah.
Even with mortal wounds. Then it's not worth it. You can just take the 1 mortal wound.
Yeah,
so down,
I didn't want you to wear CP.
down to 6. No, I appreciate that.
Feel no pain?
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
Oh, god damn you.
6 up, please. Oh, I saw that like special icon. I thought,
Yeah, I saw a symbol and we're like, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
They might as well have the scores as the 6 anyway, with the amount of time to roll them.
I'm going to do my 18-inch beam into these.
Ooh.
So it'll pass over this and into them, and both of them will take a mortal wound. I need a 6 for this to go off, which I get. That's a mortal wound on this dread. Right, we're back in the shooting phase. My Devastator squad here is going to put everything into this dreadnought. So we're going to start with the plasma cannons. I need to roll one of these differently. So the red dice is the guy who's got the signum, so he's going to be hitting on 2s. The rest, because they had to shuffle, and be hitting on 3s. And I am supercharging. No, I'm not, because you will reduce it by 1, won't you?
Yes.
But what's your toughness?
Toughness is 7.
So it will make it strength 8. So I'm still going to do it. D3 shots each. So we've got 2 with the signum, 2 with him, and 1 with that guy. So we'll do that guy first, hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Next guy hitting on a 3. Excellent. Last guy hitting on 2s. Fantastic. So we've got 5 hits. Wounding on 3s now. You've got 3 wounds at -3.
Just takes me up to a 5 up. Mech 1.
Yeah.
How much damage is it?
It's 2 damage each, which you reduce to 1 damage each.
Then I've got a 6 up, feel no pain.
No, so it's taken 2s down to 5. And then we will do the rapid firing bolter and the bolt pistol as well. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on... Oh, re-rolling 1s. Nope, wounding on 5s. 1 wound. -1.
3 up then?
No.
And 6 up.
No.
So
Well done, Balderfire. Goes down to 4, eh? Because this dread just keeps reducing damage by 1, I'm just going to go with all of the 1 damage stuff. Try and plink off his last few wounds. So 8 shots from the rapid firing intercessors. Hitting on 3s. That's not too bad. I'm going to re-roll that one because of Lazarus. Excellent. And then we are wounding on 5s. So you've got 2 wounds at -2 because we're in tactical.
So it'll be a 4 up, I believe.
Yeah. No. Right, so they both went through. He didn't make either of his feel no pains, so he's down to 2 wounds. Now we're going to do the same thing with the squad of 5 intercessors. So we're going to be hitting on 3s as well because they're stood still, so they get +1. But then they're firing past buildings, so it's -1. So hitting on 3s, that is really good. Rerolling 1 for Lazarus, excellent. Wounding on 5s. Oh, that looks really good.
Oh dear.
That looks really good. So you've got 6 wounds at -2. Right, so we've got 6 saves at -2.
Yep,
so 4 ups.
4 ups, yeah.
Just needs to fail 2 of these. Oh.
It fails 1.
Just the 1. Does he get a 6 up?
It does. Took him down to... Well, I don't know why I took him down to 1 because of my...
Great roll.
No.
So he's on 1
He's on 1 wound,
wound.
so that does really matter because you could fluff all your melee attacks.
Absolutely. Right, we'll come back to you with the next thing I'm going to shoot. Okay, it's going all right so far. I just need to keep this momentum going. So my 3 heavy bolter devastators are going to go into your Sagittarium. Should at least kill the guy who's on 1 wound. I've got 6 shots. I'm hitting on 2s because I stood still. So come on, 2s, re-rolling 1s because of Lazarus. Thank God for that.
Them rerolls have kept you in it.
Yeah, they have. Right, that's all hit. That's excellent. You guys are toughness 5, so I'm wounding on 4s. Oh yes, you have got 4 wounds at -1.
So we've got a 3 up save.
And you failed 3. So that's 2 guys dead.
Oh, is it 2 damage apiece?
2 damage apiece.
So that's them 2.
And
he's on 4 wounds.
Oh, is he on 4?
Yeah, because it was 2 that killed him.
Ah, yeah, it doesn't spill over. Yeah,
doesn't spill over. No.
Played too much Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, that's gone really well. I wasn't expecting that. So, I am now going to put my 3 suppressors into... How many wounds has that guy got?
7.
He's got 7 wounds.
He's got a 3-up invulnerable.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to put all 3 suppressors into him. So, 9 shots from the suppressors into the last Sagittarium, hitting on 2s because I did not move. This guy has to die. I am wounding you on 3s because it's strength 7. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
So I need 4 3-ups. Because he's on full wounds.
Yeah.
So, let's have a look. No, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
So,
that is the
3
end of the
have gone through.
Sagittarium.
They survived a lot longer than last game.
Yeah.
Last game they just died turn 1, so...
Yeah, I'm glad they are gone, because they did the damage into the Redemptor last time. Which means that he's now dead. So, we've not got much left to do. I'm going to put all of these 3 accelerator cannons into your... what are they called?
Custodian Guard.
Oh, okay. No, we'll start with the Redemptor then. The Redemptor's going to put everything into your Custodian Guard. The Redemptor Dread is going to put everything into those Custodian Guard. We're going to start with his big Onslaught Gatling Cannon, so 12 shots. I've also spent 1 CP for Wisdom of the Ancient, so I am re-rolling 1s. So I'm hitting them on 3s. Re-rolling 1s.
Suppose it back for that one.
Yeah. That is really good. And then it's strength 6, so I'm also wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
Excellent. Oh, actually not great, is it? You've got 5 wounds at -2 because I put him into Devastator Doctrine.
How much range did you say, sorry?
-2.
So it'll go up to a 4-up invulnerable. But I need to roll 1 at a time, because I'll be
moving on
to a shield guy instead.
Yeah, so 4 up.
4 up.
Yeah, so you've got 4 left.
4 up.
4 up, you've got 3 left. No, so
That's
he's
one
dead.
guy dead. Then going on to
2 left.
3-ups. So I'll just roll these at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
5.
good.
Okay.
Could see that there. So that's that guy dead, and that guy on. Was he on full wounds or?
Should have been on full, yeah.
Yeah. So just 2 guard left.
So he's
Yeah.
underslung Onslaught Gatling Cannon into the Custodes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 8 shots this one, hitting on 3s. No 1s to re-roll because of Wisdom. We've got 5 hits. What toughness are they?
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5, so it's going to be 4s because it's strength 5. So you've got 3 wounds at -2.
How much rend is this?
-2.
Yeah, you've just said that. So we'll put it on shield, so 3-ups.
You failed 2 of those, sir.
Is it 1 damage?
Just 1 damage, yeah. So we'll move on to the suppressors over here, who heroically ran away. They are going to put all of their shots into the Custodian Guards down there. If I kill these, then I'm going to kick myself for not moving on to the objective, but it's you live and learn, don't you? So these are going to be hitting on 4s because they moved. That's not bad, actually. I'll take that. And then they're going to be wounded on 3s. So you've got 4 wounds at -1 and 2 damage.
So it'll be, because I'm putting it on the shield guy, I need to roll them 1 at a time, sorry, because it'll be a 2-up save, because I get a +1 to the save with the storm shield.
Ah, of course.
Minus for autocannons though, don't forget.
Yes, it's -1, +1. So it'll be...
3s.
Have we got 3-up save normal?
2-up save normal.
Oh, 2
yeah.
ups
So
then.
2s.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 1 at a time, looking for 2s. Yep.
That's 5, 5, 3, 5.
Absolutely fine.
Yeah. All good.
I do believe that is it for my shooting. So I will have a look at charges and we will come back. Charge phase time. We're going to go with the important charge again. This time it's only an 8. Let's see if we can get them in this time. Looking for an 8. Oh, it's an 11. That is huge. I'll move them in a minute. We'll go with the Dread next. He only needs a 3. Thank goodness for that. So
got 2 3s.
Right in there. And then my intercessors are going to join in over here with this Dreadnought in case we get a chance to finish him off. Yep, that's a 7. Even with the -2, I'll be able to get round there and keep him pinned in there. So I'll move my guys in and we will come back to you in the punch phase. This is the turn where everything's going to start coming up, Sam. I am going to kick it off with my mace-wielding maniacs in the corner there. They have got 27 attacks. I'm only attacking with 9 of them. I'm not going to bother with the flail. I won't need him. 27 attacks. I have paid 1 CP for them to get +1 to hit. So they are hitting on 2s. Let's go. 27 attacks, hitting on 2s. Let's pick out some 1s. There's inevitably going to be a few. I think 4 is quite respectable. There are quite a lot of 2s in there as well. And they are strength 8, because it's strength times 2. So I'm going to be wounding on 3s. And each one of these is 3 damage.
Fine.
Oh god, that's not great. Right, what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 wounds. That is so many 1s and 2s.
Oh wow.
12 wounds, eh? Do 1 at a time for the 4-up save. Yep.
Oh, so he's dead. So you've got 11 left.
Yep.
For the.
Right, I'll put that dice over there because I've got 12 dice in my hand. So 3 up.
Why are we doing them 2
3 up
at a time? Oh.
That's them dead.
Is that everybody dead?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't understand why you were doing them 2 at a time. You could have just rolled them all.
Yeah.
Because I'm only rolling 2 at a time because it's only 2.
Tom, are we alright over there?
Yeah.
So how much did I overkill them by? About 8 lots of D3 attack 3 damage. Oof.
That's not actually that.
That's not too bad. So only
4 went through.
Oh wow.
So only about 6 or so damage wasted.
You double overkilled the squad.
Yeah.
Too bad.
No.
But
so they are now camped in that corner and they are not going anywhere.
Then I
don't think you've got enough left.
It's not got enough to shift them.
Well, I've just got 2 Dreadnoughts, Trajan, and 2 Custodian Guard.
Yeah, so we'll go with the Dread next then. The Redemptor is now going to absolutely pulverise this bloody little pesky Dreadnought. I'm going to kill him. He's definitely going to die. I have popped a stratagem again. I'm going to use Wisdom of the Ancient so I can reroll my 1s. So I've got 5 attacks because of Shock Assault, rerolling 1s because of Wisdom, and then wounded on 2s. So 3s. That's okay. Reroll that 1. That's good. That
pays
good.
off.
I've got 4 attacks in. That's decent. I need to now wound on 2s. Oh yes, that is 4 wounds, and he's only got a 5-up in one. So unless he rolls 4 5-ups, stop it. He's dead.
He's rolled 2. Do you want to roll the damage because I've got feel no pain?
Okay, yeah. It's D3 plus 3. So that is that one's 5 and that one's 4. So then it's reduced to 4 and 3. So you've got if you roll 7 6-ups. I'm flipping the table.
I'll
the
do
whole
one.
table.
Oh, it's gone.
Everything on there's basically mine, but
No, he's dead. Does he explode then?
I don't even care if he does. Please explode. Why not?
No.
No.
Thank God for that.
You did it, Sam.
So I now have both his objective and the centre objective.
Yes.
So this is where the points start raining in. So my intercessors charge, so they need to attack next. So I've got 16 attacks in total from these 4 guys. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
A lot of 1s.
That is quite a few 1s. If these manage to kill a Dreadnought, I'm going to be amazed.
It's happening.
And then this is the difficult bit. I'm going to be wounding you on 5s. Ooh.
Ooh.
I got 3.
Might actually matter.
5.
You was -1 to hit.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look on the camera and figure
double
out.
check it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've re-rolled it, and I've got 6 saves to do. What's the rend of these?
0.
So just 2 up saves.
2 up saves.
It's
You
all
passed
good.
them all. You could have rolled a 14, you'd have bloody passed them all.
And
So it's you to swing back now. You can either go into my intercessors or into my librarian.
I'll roll the D3 extra attacks because he's been selected to fight.
So just
An extra 1. I feel like this librarian's going to survive. Right, I'll do 3 and 3.
3 and 3, makes sense.
Yeah, so I've rolled a 1 on the extra attacks, so I'm just going to split my attacks. 3 into the intercessors, 3 into your librarian.
Cool, who are you going into first?
So I'll do intercessors first, so
Okay.
2s and 2s.
Great. Ooh.
So 2 go through -3 rend.
So 2 6-ups. Oh, I made 1.
Oh, nice.
So that's 1 dead.
So just 1 dies. It is damage good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 3 damage.
Yeah, I'll just blink off that guy.
Then I'll do the librarian now. So 2s to hit,
Yeah, and then 2s to wound. Oh, 2
2
again.
go through, so 5 up,
So
invulnerable.
2, 5 up. So I need to make both of these or he is dead. But I still might pop, what's it called? The one where a character can come
Only
back
in
to
death
life.
does duty end.
Only in death does duty end. So looking for 5s first of all. Oh, I'm going to have to re-roll that one. Have I used a re-roll in any of this 5 phase?
I don't believe you have.
Not over there, I didn't need to. Not there, I didn't need to. So yes, come on. This could be huge. No.
No.
So he is dead. Now we need to check how much only in death does.
I believe it's 2 CP,
Yeah,
but just double check.
Okay, that was basically as good as of a turn as that could have gone for me. Making that charge over there might have just won me the game. So in terms of victory points, I've got 5 from the mission special secondary for holding Tom's objective and for holding the central objective. Then I've got 3 points for engaging all fronts because I'm in all 4 table quarters now. And also, what's the other one called? For my oaths, I killed a vehicle, I didn't fall back, and I'm now wholly within the centre, so I got 4 points for that as well. So I'm now actually on 30 victory points at the end of turn 3. So I really needed that. I got 17 in total from that turn. Everything's just starting to click into gear now. And now that they're in position, it's very unlikely that anything's going to move them out of there. My dread's going to be difficult to shift out of the centre, and I'm actually holding 4 objectives, so it's going to be really difficult for Tom to stop me from scoring in turn 4 and 5. But we're going to play it out and see how it goes, so we will come back to you in Tom's turn 4.
We decided to call the game there. Well, Tom decided to call the game
Yeah.
there.
A bit of math hammer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mathed it out, and there was just no way that he could claw it back. But it were, as a third party, just like helping to film and watch the game, it was a really, really good game to watch. You managed to weather it, from my perspective, you managed to weather it really well.
Yeah.
And then you managed to push out. I thought you were in a lot of trouble at the start.
I did. It seemed like I was on the back foot for the first 2 turns, but really I didn't lose that many units, and I managed to just stay in my little section, knowing full well that that big blob of Deathwing Knights was going to drop down at some point and start putting serious pressure on Tom's home objective. And once they were on there, there was literally nothing Tom could do to get rid of them. So we knew for a fact they were going to be parked there until the end of the game, guaranteeing me 3 points for my secondaries and then 5 points for the primary. So then once the dread was also parked in the middle, you might have been able to shift him, but I was on 4 objectives and you just did not have enough units to stop me, to push me off of at least 1 or 2. So that's just how it goes.
Yeah, it's with Custodes, they've got literally no unit size whatsoever.
No.
I thought with this list they might be a bit better, and I think they did do better than the last game.
Yeah, points-wise, you did miles better.
Because I think a squad of 3 is 160 points.
So
once you've got 5 squads, it's nearly half your army gone already.
Yeah.
And it's very hard once your invulnerable saves fail over and die.
They are so frustrating to play against.
Yeah.
I think you're actually in a really good spot. Not right now, but in the sense that when you get your codex, it brings you in line with the Necron Codex and the Space Marines and the supplements. I think you'll be all right. You just like it's like you can take it, but you can't quite give it out, or at least in the shooting phase. I feel like you really struggle with firepower.
With with all the units, they've got good rend, they've got D3 or flat 3 damage, which is really good. However, so some of the key elements with this game is what made me lose the game, I think. So turn 1, Vindicator Assassin dying. So that means your Librarian and Lazarus could just move wherever, and you wouldn't have to tuck them in. The Bike Captain dying, that was huge. Because if he would have survived another turn, I could have dropped the Achilles Dreadnought, shot them.
Devastators. Or the Intercessors.
Sorry, Once they're dead, I could swoop around, charge Lazarus. Once that failed, the Terminators dropped, which were a really good play. Then they shot into Lazarus. They were too far away for rapid fire.
Otherwise he was dead.
Oh,
guaranteed.
Didn't even know that was a strat.
To be fair, I just realised I could have doubled my rapid fire shots. So they would have been rapid fire 2. So I would have fired 5 more shots. So that would have probably finished them off.
Yeah, that was huge. Lazarus not dying meant that for like at least 2 more turns, all the units around him were re-rolling once. And you saw it converted so many times.
Space Marines are efficient anyway because they're hitting on freeze, but then when you give them the ability to like half of the shots that they miss, they can re-roll. It's amazing.
Especially combined with the Dark Angel's trait of +1 to hit if he stands still.
So good.
Like as soon as I realised that, I thought, right, my first turn, so like if I just stand still, I'm going to do so much more damage to you than you do to me. And then because I made him go first as well, you then had to come on to me. So I stood still for the first turn, and then by the second turn, you were exactly where I wanted you. You were right in front of me, and I could just stand still again and just keep leathering shots.
Custodes are weird at the moment because you just don't. I don't feel like you can give it out. Like dish it out in the shooting phase. I don't know.
Not in the shooting phase. Once they get into combat, those 2 dreadnoughts of yours were obnoxious. They destroyed my Redemptor with ease, wiped out some Terminators. They were a constant threat.
I think it's model count, and with a tabletop game, you've got to roll dice.
Absolutely.
And it's always an odds game. Because I've only got 3 models, for example, like when you charge in those guys, because I've only got 3 dice to fail out of 27, you're fighting
it stacks up
battle,
So. Don't feel bad about that. That 10-man blob of Death and Knights, they're deleting anything they get into combat with. I can't think of anything that would survive 27 damage 3 maces.
No. Oh god, no.
They're incredible. And so resilient now as well with the added transhuman.
It's transhuman, they've got storm shields. I didn't realise your bases were not -1, that's disgusting. I thought they'd be -1.
Damage 3, strength times 2 weapon that's not -1 to hit.
That's amazing.
Like their brothers with the power fists are going like, why the hell? Why is this so unwieldy when it's attached to my arm?
And then
he's got this ginormous
big stick.
It's just crazy.
I don't think Inner Circle actually came up that often.
No, it did. It was at the start with the 5-man. But those Deathwing Knights, they won me the game and didn't do very much. Which is very strange. They never got shot at really. Good question. I'm not sure how many points they
300, 400?
You'd think so, wouldn't you? 470.
Right, so
for that 10-man squad.
Say
a quarter of your army.
A quarter of my army.
They
killed 3 dudes.
Well, I think MVP for both sides are both Terminator squads.
I love your Terminators.
So good.
I love that 9th edition is a Terminator and Dreadnought game. I've always loved Terminators and Dreads, and now they're actually viable.
So they should be there because
absolutely. When I imagine 40k, I see big, giant armoured nut jobs who have been half killed in a past life.
Then strapped into sarcophagus and into Dreadnought. It's so good. And Terminators are just such cool models.
Terminators have always supposed to have been like mini Dreads. And they've never felt like it, but now
Especially your permanent
Flipping.
transhuman.
Oh my
that's,
God.
That's gross.
I'm just glad it's just Deathwing. Because
Yeah.
if it pulled over to Primaris or something, game over.
Yeah, that's
It
crazy.
just...
But I do have the ability of running a pure Deathwing army, and I'm very much looking forward to doing
Oh,
that.
I'm excited to see that.
I feel like I'd enjoy that because it'd be a low count model, so I'd probably...
Yeah, feel at home.
Yeah.
It'll be alright.
We should do that in the future.
Yeah, I think next time what I need to do is I need to somehow bring more models, but
Yeah.
it's tight because Custode minimum 3 guard is 150 for the Sagittarium, then 150,
They're great,
147.
by the way.
Yeah,
They are good.
Sagittarian
Very good.
are
Are they
really
troops
good.
as well?
troops as well, yeah.
Yeah, you see 3 squads of them, 150 points each?
Yeah.
That's not bad, really. I mean,
No.
Primaris intercessors are 100 points, but your Sagittarium are toughness 5. They've got much better weapons.
Can fire both profiles still,
Fight
same
both
as the Space
profiles.
Marines.
Yeah.
They hit on 2s,
Hit on 2.
Unless-
2 up save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is good.
That's for 50 points more than an intercessor, all day, every day. I'd have 3 squads of them.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I've got 3. Well, I've got 10 in total, so 2 3-man squad and a 4-man squad.
Very
Just
nice.
not painted up quite.
Are they
yet.
3 wounds as well?
3 wounds as well, yeah.
So a 3-man squad are going to have 9 wounds, whereas
Yeah.
a 5-man squad of intercessors are going to have 10 wounds.
Yeah,
Honestly, for 50 points more,
yeah, definitely.
absolutely.
The guns are so good.
Yeah.
But then when you're thinking about points wise, for 20 points more, I could bring another Terminator. So then Terminator 70 points.
70
Good.
points.
They are good.
They are good at them, Terminator.
How much are the 2 Forge World Dreads? Because they do so much work.
107. I think the Sword and Shield guy's 160. Then the Spear
Similar to a
guy's
Redemptor, is it not?
170.
Check your Redemptor.
Redemptor is
That's similar to a Redemptor, sure.
180 for a Redemptor.
I feel like they pack a similar amount of punch.
Yeah.
Because
they
they
do.
both got -1 damage.
Yeah.
Mine's probably better in combat. Yours has got a lot more shooting.
Oh yeah, the shooting on the
So-
Redemptors is mad.
Redemptors only move 8 inches.
I thought they moved 10.
No, 8 inches. I don't think it would have made any difference to the game, but it's worth remembering.
I remember
Yeah.
that feature.
Yours move 9.
Is it the
don't they?
war suit that moves 10 then? Because it's a
It
scout.
might be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where the confusion's coming there.
Yeah, I think there were one or two like misplays that were both did as well.
Yeah. Not many though.
No, not many. I didn't.
Many.
But I think the only thing I like I've just mentioned on camera, the rapid fire, double and rapid
Yeah.
fire shots.
Yeah.
I think that would have mattered.
When you're
potentially.
filming though, it's so hard to remember
Yeah,
everything.
100%.
Oh,
There's
God.
so many rules.
There's so much going on. It's like it's hard.
Yeah.
This is like how many games of 40k have you had before
Yeah,
today?
This is my 3rd game.
3rd game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Tom's like still new to 40k, and
Yeah.
he dived in playing games of us.
Yeah,
and we've
I'll-
been playing it years.
Yeah, I'm literally half my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And
So
And for it to be so close.
it was
Yeah.
really
yeah,
close.
it was basically turn 1. I was like, right, I feel like I can just wipe your objectives. I don't need to really shoot at you because I can just control them areas.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, they're dead in that tower. What do we do now? I'll drop that dread. I move him up. No. He's dead now, so I need to move him there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead now. I need to move.
You did everything that you needed to do.
Yeah.
It just
If I'm being critical, I think
yeah.
the blob that were over in this corner didn't really do very much. I know
Oh,
that
yeah.
you needed that objective, but
Yeah.
I don't think you needed it enough. I think if you'd have got this dreadnought involved quicker, so instead of it kind of flanked all the way around and
how-
back into
You
the
backed
centre.
off,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah.
So we didn't
The
have
plan
anything
was
to chew up.
pull it into your back lines.
Yeah.
But then once I started struggling in the middle,
Yeah.
I thought,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
I'll
you kind of
mix it.
flanked with both of them, didn't you? Whereas I
Yeah.
think if they'd have like tag teamed and pushed up together straight into the centre,
Like just picked one flank and
yeah,
just barreled
I think
straight in.
they would have been so scary coming down together.
Yeah.
Because when I shot your dreads, I did nothing.
Yeah.
But basically nothing. Like all my weapons are damage 2, which got reduced to damage
There's
1.
one. Yeah.
I was supercharging and risking dying just to get it turned into 1 damage.
Yeah.
I think once you've used them a bit more, I think they're going to be really difficult army to
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
I found it so frustrating.
There
honestly.
is a couple of lists where they're like, I know they've been obnoxious in this one, but
Yeah.
there's some lists that very tournament
Yeah.
And I just don't like that.
No, that's fair enough. At the end of the day, you've got to play what you enjoy playing.
Yeah. With the Terminators one, I could have easily just fall them back or however you pronounce it, onto the middle objective and just keep them there.
Yeah.
But it's not enjoyable.
No, you want to get them stuck in something. You want to go get some skulls. You want to kill Lazarus.
Love this game.
It's like the move you pulled off with Lazarus, like off camera, me and Sam were just like, what? Like look at each other, like where's this coming? And then to nearly do it as well. I didn't even know it was a thing you could do. I love them Terminators. I've said it like 3 or 4 times now, but I do love them Terminators. They're so good.
Well, next time I know I'm gonna need. I feel like Trajan, if he didn't have that command point regained ability, it'd be useless.
Yeah.
How many points is it?
I'm not sure what else he did other than that.
90.
He didn't do anything.
So basically, he spent 190 points for 3 CP.
Yeah. Which
I'm looking at another dread there.
Yeah.
Thinking,
Yeah, you'd have a second dread.
Well,
a third dread.
That's the problem with half your list being Forge World. You've got to consider, do you really want all the trouble of building a Forge World model?
There's that. The joys of resin.
I've had a tank on sprue for 6 months. And I'm just staring
Which
at it
tank
like...
is it?
The Caladus.
Is it the transport one?
No.
Is it? I'm trying to think which that one is.
So it's... I think it's got... Do you know like the Telemon Dreadnought where it's got 2 abilities being burst? It's basically that, just a bit better.
Oh, okay. I think I know which one you mean.
But I don't think tanks are too good in this edition.
I disagree. Because they can fire in combat.
Yeah.
I think they're a lot better.
I think I like tanks.
Yeah.
Although I don't know, to be fair, I'm not running any tanks. Because I'm mainly Primaris. Well, I am just
Dread's
Primaris.
vehicles, aren't
Yeah,
they?
I guess.
Tanks, they're interchangeable.
I feel like if somehow Dreadnoughts become objective secured for Custodes, I feel like that'd be good. Because
they should do it like they do in Fantasy, where the giant army, where they count so many models.
Yes, that's the same thing for Knights. Knights just need a weak count.
Do Knights not?
Models
Knights, they've done it in Sigmar, so they should do it for Knights. They're absolutely huge. They should count as 20 odd models.
Yeah, because even if you charge into 30-man squad guard, you've still not got that objective, but
which is mental.
At least you're in with a chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that was all for today. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next week for more battle reports. Goodbye for now.